Welcome to Speed Gaming Prime and the High Noon Showdown right here live. It is, let's see, what day is it? It's Tuesday, March 29th, 2022. It's round 5 of the Swiss Rounds 2022 Legend of Zelda Randomizer Tournament. That's 5 out of 6 rounds. My name is Wickleosis. I am the infectious one, and this afternoon for this High Noon Showdown, I'm joined by the founding father of Final Fantasy. He is Zardia.
Good morning or good afternoon, Speed Gaming fans, wherever you are. Pleasure to be here today. Always a pleasure to come into the booth with one Wilkliosis, and we are about to let these runners drop and go.
Zardia taking care of the gate. He's going to let these players go in just a moment. We've already got questions from chat. They've already been answers, but it certainly bears repeating. Anyone that might be watching later on replay or certainly over on YouTube, we see you over there. Thank you very much for joining us there and catching this great tournament at your own pace. Mr. Angry Pants asked, what are the records of these two players? They're both 1 and 3. Both players looking to get to that 2 and 3 mark. This is all for seeding coming up in the future for the 2022 Legend of Zelda Randomizer Tournament. We'd like to thank Drossi for helping us out with the setup. We're gonna be working on tracking together. It's me and Czar's show. Great to be here. Great to be with the fans for this great afternoon show. Most of the shows are at night, Czar, so this is a great little treat that we're able to bring some of the afternoon birds here on Speed Gaming.
It is. Normally it's primetime high roll, but we are here early today, and the early bird is set to get the worm, so here we go.
Yeah, we've got a whole bunch of matches later on today. Of course, you're live on Speed Game. We're going to get to some of those promos in a little bit. But right now, the left side of your screen, TheAlanHeffley. The right side of your screen, DukeFireBird. Two very familiar names in The Legend of Zelda and certainly in many other games as well. And here to Speed Gaming as we are off. We've got to start here in the woods, and DukeFireBird is off. Checking on Alan. Is his screen frozen, Zar?
He was reporting that he had some lag in the race room, so I was waiting for him to ensure we could drop, and I got the green light from him, so.
Duke heads directly to the peninsula and ups and A's. 30 seconds in, we're going to take a look at this. Does look like he's good. His computer's being slow is what he's saying. Duke up and A's and resets. He's heading towards an open cave. Looking for a wood sword. Looking for some sort of offensive firepower and output here to start to get this game going. Finds a life potion shop. Would have to turn in the letter. Lionel's on the overworld throwing swords at DukeFireBird. He's headed back to the original start screen with some Octoroks. Is this a sword? No, it's level 7.
Level 7 has been located.
Key locked door. DukeFireBird enters. Leaves and re-enters, unlocks that door. Classic move from DukeFireBird. So that door will be open now. He's going to leave, though. Runs into some Stalfos here in the overworld. Question from chat. What happened to TheAlanHeffley? We don't know.
Yeah, we are awaiting an update from our technical staff at the moment, and Alan? I don't know about you, everybody, but I blame Ganon for these failures.
Big Adirondack Rick behind the scenes and everything that you do. He's working with TheAlanHeffley right now to see exactly what is going on for this high noon showdown. Right now, it's DukeFireBird starting to rip through this seed. Finds 1 rupee and then 29 rupees for the secrets. His own stream is stuck at the start, is what we're looking at right now from Drossi. Adirondack Rick is on it behind the scenes. Man, we're going to continue here with DukeFireBird. He's going to check the original level 3 guarded by a single P-hat. As he has the wood sword located, finds a take any and immediately gets firepower. He can now burn some bushes. Blue candle.
Question in chat from Vars. Yes, you can certainly blame that for its equal to Breath of the Wild. Also, JSR, welcome to the chat. Good to see you.
There's the cartoon character right there, JSR. Great to see you. Legend of Zelda. Always a pleasure. As DukeFireBird immediately puts that blue candle to use, starts burning bushes. Great routing here from Duke. Multiple burn bushes. What else does he find? Another level. That's level 4 to add to level 7. He's diving in. Finds some Tektites with a wood sword. They have 1 HP. Duke likes that. It's a push block to open that shutter door. No keys yet. He can go north, try to progress. Runs into a Goma, but he can get past the Goma right now into an open door north. He runs into a ladder-blocked room. He's got to up an A. You leave here, Czar? Or you try to go left?
You see a Goma block, maybe dip a few rooms, see if you get a key possibly, maybe a lucky heart or something like that. But definitely don't want to go too deep.
There's some bombs on the floor. Looks like 3 or 4 HP blue Tektites. There's some bombs. That's good. Gets shot in the back by some BMOS, and a stopwatch will help Duke if he can reach that Tektite up in the corner there. We'll open that shutter door. He can. Tektite tried to hide in the wall and get away, but can't get away from DukeFireBird. 4 minutes now. Duke continues in this level. Double shutter door backwards, shutter door left, key to the north. It's an option for potential Kananaki here. Does he want to try something like that? Looks like he doesn't. He wants to take out this Dark Nuts, this stabbing him under 1 heart. DukeFireBird trying to take out this Dark Nut to move forward in level 4. He does. Stopwatch is a little bit late. DukeFireBird sees the enemy set, a Pole's Voice, some Dark Nuts, a Partridge in a Pear Tree, immediately ups an ace. He's going to leave level 4. Continue using that candle. He's going to head west here for a burn bush, single burn bush. White sword and hat already under the 5-minute mark and a blue candle. Things looking good for this seed so far. Except for he gets robbed. I think that was 19, I believe it looked like a door repair penalty. Duke turns around, heads toward the ferry area. We'll see if he continues to head east towards the Armo spot in an open cave. Right now he's looking for more bombs. He's looking for some sort of drop from these gorillas with a bunch of HP. Takes a hit. He's gonna, with a half a heart, he is gonna use the ferry. And refills back up. Welcome back, Czar.
Thank you. Like that play there. It's better to be safe than sorry in this overworld. We have seen Lionels here.
Yeah, there's more Lionels as well. There's a single fast Octorok and an open cave for Duke. It's a meat shop. Meat's at 48, candles at 58. Head north towards an Armos item. Is this an item? Is it a staircase? It's certainly guarded well. There's a shot to the side. DukeFireBird gets away with it. Finds 21 rupee bombs. So it's 84 for a key. You can see Duke pausing, making note of it. He's going to, I think, up an A. Yes, he is. Handle usage from DukeFireBird. Finds another secret. Is this a big one? Not quite. He'll take the 29, though. He's up to 47.
He's going to clear out Candle Row here. Hopefully pick up some more rupees as he's going to discover an Octorok.
So we're firing at DukeFireBird. DukeFireBird shaking it off. Level 3 has been located. That's 3, 4, and 7 so far. And he's going to take a dip in here as well. What's he looking for, Czar? That.
Definitely not a manhandler. The key would be pretty good as he has none. Probably looking for a ladder at this point. That's always something you like to see early. Red ring.
There's a Dodongo. DukeFireBird used the poison smoke effect to get his bombs up. Fires the smoke and it hits. He's up to 6 bombs and moving forward in level 3. There's a shutter door guarded by a takeable key. That's 2. Locked in a room behind it with 3 Dark Nuts. He's going to try to take him on. He's beeping. He's down to 1 heart. Uses one of his bombs and gets bopped. DukeFireBird perishes in level 3. He's got the opportunity to move forward there. We can take the same path, Czar, and just go south. Or you can just go south here.
That was tough luck there. Those Dark Nuts rocked right into that bomb path and they were bopped across the room.
These are single HP gels. Much easier to take out with that wood sword. Double shutter doors are going to open and 5 rupees. Key door down. DukeFireBird's going to take the open door on the left. Is this a bomb upgrade or anything? No. Don't blame me. I just work here. Duke heads right. Gets shuttered behind him again. 3 more Dark Nuts. He's going to bypass him this time. Not going to take him out like he did earlier. Runs into... Okay. Red Dark Nut, his cousin, the Blue Dark Nut, and a Tektite. Let's see if we can look at HP on these Blue Dark Nuts. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. Be a drop in this room as well. Potential drop room. Speaking of bombs, there's a bomb drop. He's maxed out at 8 hearts now. He's going to use it again. Oh, that's a hit. Those Blue Dark Nuts have HP. It's a Triforce. Okay. There's a compass, and DukeFireBird is locked out. He's got to up an A, but he at least knows where the Triforce is.
Oh no, yeah, that's oh shoot room, literally.
He's going to pick up these gels again. Once again, they are 1 HP. So that's good. You can head right. I got to think this... Oh, he's going to use the keys, headed south. Oh, and he gets rewarded with a staircase. Forget you, Manhandle. I'm going for the item. It's a power bracelet.
Bracelet has been found in level 3.
Get that marked up on our tracker real quick. That's a potential overworld block that we know at least one of is guaranteed here in the 2022 Zelda Randomizer tournament. I gotta think this is a play right for the Triforce. Take out these enemies. DFB will be able to mark off level 3 on his tracker. Not have to deal with it again. Zard, this is great. You're in this tournament as well. You're in the group with both these players at 1 and 3. And this could easily have been you in this match. We have a question from chat from FaZe. Why didn't Duke grab the Triforce right when he could have?
Oftentimes, when you're trying to dig out an item in a dungeon and you're unsure what room it might be in, you will pass the Triforce. It could be in a room adjacent or maybe a couple rooms away. Usually the logic is that you're saving time, knowing where the Triforce is, and you can come right back.
Trying to get another item, potentially. We have dungeons with multiple items, of course, level 1, level 8, or realm, or camp. Also, potential keys. Maybe if you can take out a couple easier rooms. We saw those 1 HP gels, and you can get a key drop. You can stack those keys if you need them later on, potentially in the game. There's a bomb and another secret. That's another 29 for DFB. He's getting close to 100. He's a little bit over 80 right now. Heading
And
towards
confirmed we have the tracker updating. Sorry, Will.
Piats are roaming around in the desert. Just past the 10-minute mark. Stalfolks are now in the overworld. They have 2 HP. No sign of Wizrobes yet. Monocle Rock is bombed by DFB. Gambling. Duke's not interested. See if he heads north to the open cave. He's trapped a little bit after this Armos check. Armos item is out there somewhere. We haven't seen it yet. It's the bow.
Wow, that's huge.
There's that trap that we talked about right there. It's only Octoroks with the wood sword. DFB making it look easy. More gambling for DFB. The wooden arrows are for sale, Zar. How high are those in priority right now, if you're DukeFireBird?
I would say very high. We have seen so many boss rush seeds, and I believe I heard earlier we did see a Goma potential block, so it can do so much for you, not only just with being able to clear dungeons, perhaps finding a Goma blocked item, past a Triforce, but it has combat applications as well, being able to do white sword damage.
Armos item as the bow. We can see it marked in the tracker. There, DukeFireBird has it. There's the power bracelet being used. DukeFireBird pays for it. It's another door repair penalty. DFB's beeping now. He's down to a half a heart with these levers. Calms down, relaxes, and starts taking them out. There's a bunch of blue gorillas. I don't know if he can survive this. They're throwing boomerangs all over him, but he gets rewarded with a fairy. DukeFireBird looked at getting out the gorilla, realizes they have probably too much HP. He's just going to use the bomb. Finds the shop, and that's a 75 arrow. He just talked about the potential that you might want to get that. We did see a Goma earlier. Duke headed towards the 3 open spots and 1 bombable spot here in the northeast. take any roads. Duke's gonna pass right now. Not gonna check him out. Gets shot by Zora. Fires the bomb and misses the bomb hole, but the second one hits. He's still got 3 bombs. He's got some kind of key. And another door repair penalty. That's gonna hurt his buying the wood sword as well.
Looking for the bomb drop here.
High HP Gorilas again. There's a heart. He could use that. There's the bomb drop. His calls are. What is in the upper corner in the northeast of Hyrule? Is it another level? No, it's more gambling. Another open door. It's the letter. Okay.
Good to have paper. You never know when you might become thirsty for a little Pepsi or a little Coca-Cola.
Duke heads back to the Any roads. That was his plan the entire time. He wanted to clear those entrances, knowing he had the bombs. Now he's going to start making notes of the Any roads. That's a transport to Death Mountain. As he marks it on his tracker, that's that pause, fans. There's a transport to the waterfall. Decides not to go to the top and check it at that point. He's not going to go back and do it either. He's going to do this area with a candle. And head towards the Armos item, I believe. Nope.
Pretty good branching Any roads there.
There's the letter. Decides not to give it quite yet. Another Armos check. Of course, he already got the bow. This is an entrance to something. Is it a level? It is. It's level 6. 6, 7 have been found. As well as another one. There's our Wizrobes. First sign of Wizrobes. They're in dungeons. Orange Wizrobes has shown up in level 6. Key lock door and a double shutter. And they got HP too, Czar. Rolled this.
Who could have done such a thing as this? I really don't know.
I see that TGE in the chat. Duke's spending a lot of time with these Wizrobes and perishes.
Oh, we walked into it out.
4 hearts right now.
The only word from TAH here. Looks like Mr. Dunlow's reporting their stream is still up with title screen audio. We may have to defer to tournament staff, depending on how this race ends up playing out, as DukeFireBird takes another bot from those Wizrobes.
Re-enters level 6, going to take out these Wizrobes. He's bound and determined to take them out with this wood sword, trying to open those shutter doors, specifically the one to the south. He's got 1 key. It's an option. He's going to start using bombs. Do a lot more damage than that wood sword, a little bit faster, but he wants to save that key. Does not want to go to the west quite yet.
Got to. We've seen it all too often. TGE knows all too well what can happen with these keys and these flag sets.
Yes, he does. Gets rewarded with a compass. Patience pays off. Runs into a dig dogger block in the very next room. He's got to up an A. He needs the recorder to get in there. It's double shutter doors. There could potentially be a bomb area in there. He up A'd so quickly that didn't check for. He's going to use the key. He's going to bypass these Wizrobes. Yes, he is. He's down to 0 keys with 5 bombs. Reverse C room. Pole's voice hanging out with Keese. These enemies flying around. 1. How many HP do these Pole's voice have? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. DukeFireBird dancing around like a professional. 9, I think that's the same one. 11.
Somebody has been feeding these Pole's voice their Wheaties.
Duke decides not to take either of the doors, north or south. He's going to want to take out this room. He's looking for a push block option. Once all the enemies are defeated, if that doesn't work, potentially go through the shutter door so he doesn't have to do it again. He's going to try the push block, and the push block is actually going to open the shutter door. And he heads north. What with some bombs he fills up.
Sorry, Will. I was just going to say, we see that Triforce is quite a ways over there. There's a bomb upgrade for 88 rubies. How far do you dig in here, Will?
You know, the way I look at it is, when I see a player that spends a lot of time and puts that effort into it, especially into a large dungeon like level 6, if you're going to spend this much time taking out those whiz robes, get something. Get at least one of the two things that you have to get out of here. Not the heart container, whether it's an item or a Triforce or enough information. You've already seen one block. But if you can continue, I say go ahead. I think a lot of pros might leave. More Pole's Voice, 11 HP. But this time Duke's got beams. More double shutter doors. Now I leave. Czar, what do you do?
Yeah, gotta get out. You're seeing this is a high combat dungeon. Don't have arrows yet, and indeed he is.
Got that marked in his tracker, level 6 under the Armos on the east. Armos entrance here as well, right next by. And by P-Hats, there's a 1 HP Armos. 1 HP P-Hats as well. And it's a reward. Is it a big one? Not quite. Still another 29. The bomb upgrade was 88. Fairly accessible in level 6. Duke's going to note that as well. So he heads towards the original level 2 entrance. Original level 2 entrance turns into another secret. It's 110 rupees. Duke has some money now. These are arrows. Bomb upgrade, meat, bombs. What's your priority here?
Top priority arrows for sure.
Arrows.
If you got enough, which I think he actually just might, go back in for that bomb upgrade.
We're seeing a lot of combat as well. He doesn't quite have enough for a blue ring purchase. I don't believe we've seen the blue ring quite yet either. Could be a rare one. That's an option as well coming up potentially. Duke heads to the coast, hits the open cave. Finds another secret, and it's another big one. He's maxed out on money. Coast item check. It's the magical rod. And a couple of bops from levers. Duke's beeping. He's down to 1 HP. With a bunch of Lionels and some Koreas, he gets by him.
Seeing the rod on the coast inclines a push for those arrows even more, I think, now. Knowing that that's not going to be a combat option until you can secure that ladder.
Question from chat. Who calls it the magical rod? It says it on the title screen. Some people read that. DukeFireBird gets shot by the arrows.
I believe the manual says that as well.
It does. I read that too. DukeFireBird perishes. We still do not quite have an update on Alan. I think he needs a candle to light up his screen. It's like it's 1986 again.
Like we're gonna need a red candle for that one.
Yeah. Door repair penalty for DukeFireBird. He loses his max. Thank you, Rick. Uses his max. Loses his max rupees. Loses more rupees. Getting robbed. Is this a dip into level 3? HP Octorox. It is not a dip in that level. He's going to use bombs over here to an undiscovered area. Level 1, very desired here, Czar. If you can find it.
Certainly is, although level 1 is often demanding on keys, and as we look at the key count there, we see that there's a big 0.
Another new open cave being checked for bombs. Max rupees already. Duke might notice that and hints directly into the Lionel. I believe that was on purpose. FireBird back to the start. And takes out Nocturok. Let's see where else he wants to go. Duke's second Legend of Zelda Randomizer tournament here. He's got the power bracelet. Not checked that spot.
Looks to pass the power bracelet spot. Interesting. And he finds level 1 at the desert cave.
He's going to continue. He's going to refill his life. He's going to leave this dungeon. If you're new to this is a common trick. It's called a pirouette. He re-enters the dungeon, and notice all of a sudden magically appears a bomb hole.
Veteran move.
Veteran move from DukeFireBird. Runs into a bunch of whiz robes, 2 key lock doors, an open door, and a potential push block. And is he switching out Is he switching enemies? He is. Zar. He's doing the leaving the room. Notice he's leaving the room. Why is he leaving the room and re-entering and taking out one enemy? Nope, doesn't work anymore.
Yeah, to an extent, you can use that strat to manipulate the enemy groups. Something a little bit easier than Wizrobe. Doesn't look like it's going to work this time.
2 more key lock doors. Duke hits a little stab into the Wizrobes, another stab into the Wizrobes, and I think you gotta go.
This is not the level 1 that we were looking for.
No! 4 key lock doors, Wizrobes with HP, he has got 4 bombs. He's gonna leave. He burns the burn bush to open the staircase.
I think he was looking for another bomb hole there on the right, potentially. Which there was none, so he's going to continue on in the forest here.
Getting shot at like crazy by the Lionels. Down goes DukeFireBird. He was on a... He just did a chance on that one. Like we were saying, DukeFireBird's second Z1R tournament, very active. Of course, in The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, all that stuff can be seen right here on SpeedGaming. So many matches, and so much of it that I've watched as well. I've certainly watched DukeFireBird for quite a long time, so you can find him playing both those games as well as many others. But competitively, here we are at the High Noon Showdown with him against a very dark screen. I gotta think that DukeFireBird's leading this match right now.
Given the information we have available, I would say that is a fair assessment.
That's a take any, another heart container. To 5 now. No sign of the white sword item quite yet. The white sword item is shuffled. It could be a magical boomerang. Could be the almighty key, of course, the magical key. Could be the heart container. Could be a lot of different things. But the magical sword, Zar, is that shuffled?
I believe it is. Yes, the location at least. It could be at any one of these overworld locations. You're going to need 10 to, I believe, 14 hearts to pick up that magical sword.
But the magical sword will be the magical sword itself. That item itself is not shuffled, but its location certainly is. Could be really anywhere. How about another new set of enemies for you, Duke? Have some likes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 18. Way too many hit points again for these likes. Quick from chat, what happened to Alan as the crowd starts to grow here on SpeedGaming this High Noon Showdown? We're not sure. We know that Alan was having some stream issues. We're working to get it back as much as we can. But right now, we're going to enjoy the show as DukeFireBird perishes again to those high HP likes.
Whatever has happened to Alan, we know that Ganon has a hand in it.
Another question from chat. Fire away with the questions, fans. Please do. Dakotita, Zar, this is a perfect question for you. You're in this, and you're right in with both these players that we have on screen right now. I missed many of these bracket matches. Is this the semis or the finals? Zar, do you want to tell us where we're at right now? 2020 Legend of Zelda Randomizer Tournament.
Yes, absolutely. We are currently in round 5 of the Swiss stage of this tournament. These runners, as you can see on our screen here, are currently sitting at 1 and 3. This is Swiss Week 5. At the conclusion of the Swiss rounds, we're going to be moving into our bracket stages, and at that point we'll probably be branching out into the semis, finals, and so on. But still, lots of action to come. Still 2 jam-packed weeks of action here in the Zelda 1 Randomizer tournament.
One difference that we'd like to point out that is an option for any player that takes on any of this design here in 2022, Zar, is select swap versus pause strats. I can tell you that both players this afternoon were scheduled to, and certainly DukeFireBird is using what's called select swap. Can you tell us can you tell the fans what that option might be, as it is not in the original game?
Yeah, select swap allows you to push the select button, and it will cycle through the available items that you have in your inventory. It's a bit of a divergence with some runners. Some runners prefer to have their pause strats to help them dodge. And as we've seen in the tournament in a couple of races, it has worked quite well for the runners that use that strategy. And on the other side of the key here, you're losing a second every time you have to menu. And that can add up, looking at menus, looking at maps. And it's really just a preference of the runners. One thing I have noted is that a lot of vanilla runners seem to prefer the pause strats.
Duke runs into this lake-like room again. It's in reverse C room. Traps a couple in the corner. Trying to get some breakfast. Looking for a bomb hole, and he hits. 1 key and 4 bombs. He's able to move a little bit deeper. Runs into some fires. They'll split into keys after you hit them. North runs into more keys. Shutter door, open door, and a key lock door. This push block. Okay.
Words of wisdom from JSR there in the chat. Sorry, Will.
There is, definitely. Oh! Our first sign of Patra. Patra's been a huge problem all tournament. I must say, it's been quite entertaining.
Yeah, those Patras can be quite a problem. We've seen a lot of runners get them in some really difficult rooms to combat in, and it can stymie them for a great amount of time. And Duke is taking some stabs here, perhaps working on a bomb count?
He is, I believe so. For those of you fans joining us here live on SpeedGaming for this high noon showdown, one of my favorite streamers and one heck of a player, JSR_, is dropping a lot of nice knowledge in the chat. If you're new, if you're interested in playing this game, or just want to be entertained, right here's the place to be, and that's an individual that can certainly do all that. Patra continues to expand. DukeFireBird playing this Patra quite well. This is the difficult Patra. Moves in the corner, moves into strike again. That wood sword trying to do as much damage as he can. Still got all the satellites. Patra's starting to fight back. Traps DukeFireBird in the corner. But DukeFireBird's starting to take out some of the satellites out. He's got a small portion. But Patra says, not today, Duke. Patra was messing with Duke on that one and then took him out at level 5.
This is another high combat dungeon that we've seen thus far. I'm surprised Duke has not gone to purchase those arrows yet. They were not going to help you against Patra or Armos, but still, having them as an option.
Duke with all that money, I gotta think that maybe an adjustment gets made here. He's got 2 bombs left, gonna start bombing south. You'll need 3 of them to bomb this entire area. He's looking for more right now. That's why he's trying to take out these gorillas. Instead, he gets shot by Zola. It's hit again. He's down to 1 heart and a half after he picks up 1. And he gets robbed. Door repair charge. 1 bomb left. There's some Lionels. He's going to use the bomb here. Is this another level? It is not. It's a potion shop. Does he put the... He does use the letter, and he's going to take a potion. I think this is a great adjustment from Duke here. He's got a little bit more options now. Looking for more bombs, taking out these Lionels. They're dropping hearts.
Won't get any bombs from Orange Lionels.
Finds Roxy cannot check that spot, though, without the bombs. Does Guria drop anything? No, it's another heart. The Stalfos with 2 HP. Not much help other than a heart. Past the 30-minute mark. 1 Triforce for DukeFireBird. He's got the required bow and a power bracelet. No sign of the white sword item. No sign of an overworld block quite yet either. With players 1 and 3 trying to get back to 2 and 3. We have, it's a technical issue update with the left side of your screen with TheAlanHeffley. And to put Alan over a little bit, Alan's been around the block a few times. He's been in many of these Zelda 1 randomizer seasons and everything that they do, all the tournaments and activities. He was in the Random Percent tournament, the Shapes. Of course, the All Boards, No Swords. He was in SG Live 2021. He was in Penaforce. You name it, TheAlanHeffley was there. Loves helping out with tracking with the crew and absolutely loves the game and the community. When I talked to him before the match, Alan that was the first thing he said, and he just kept going back to it. He's like, I love the game. Will, I love the game. And these people are great. That's why I'm here. I'm never leaving, is basically what he told me, and good on Alan.
Stand-up guy as long as I've known him. And as you said, I've known him a while. Been up and down the road some of these tourneys. I always enjoy watching him play, and I'm sure that we're going to get this issue worked out and figure out what's going to go on with this matchup.
Speaking of trying to get something to work out, that is a quad-headed Gleeok that DukeFireBird is schooling right now. One head is loose, though. It gets more difficult. That's 2 heads are loose. The HP's different. That's 3. DukeFireBird, what a play! That's got to give him some momentum. That was played like a pro.
Very nice Gleeok battle there. Something like that can really boost your confidence during these races. Maybe push you to make some more bold moves that you might not make. And sometimes they pay off, and sometimes they don't, as we see a potential item room.
Speaking of paying off, does it? Uses the key and gets a push block. This is level 7. What happens is, of course, it's a transport. It's always a transport when you use your last key and find a push blocker. Always. No! Goes directly into a Goma block and has to up A.
Gotta buy those arrows.
We talked about that, Zar. We talked about that a little bit before the bow find and prioritized it afterwards. We know that they are for sale. We have found them. Question from Phenomenal Phoenix in chat. About Alan, of course. He still has a chance to move on as long as his time is faster, right? You know what? That's a question that I certainly can't answer. That would be the tournament staff. But I can tell you that all the players are going to move on. This is really for seeding and setting up the big bracket challenge for 2022.
Right, I believe the protocol is going to be, if we do see a finisher, then Alan is going to be prompted to see if he recorded offline, which, being the broadcasting veteran he is, I'm sure that he is doing so. And then they can do a retime from there and determine a winner for this race, or if it's going to be a DNF.
Lionel's trying to stand in the way of Duke. I think this is a wood arrow purchase. I think it was here. I think it was under the Armos. Question from chat: what is a DNF? DNF is did not finish. Forfeited, moved on, technical issues. They had it with too many patras. Had no keys. Time to go. I think this is a wood sword purchase, or a wood arrow purchase, excuse me. Let's see. It's a different shop. He's buying the bombs right now. Fills up on bombs. Zarwood, we talked with Duke a little bit before the match. He was very clear. I think you got it in your notes right there. He's got really one expectation. It was very short, and it was pretty awesome. Entering, of course, the 2022 Legend of Zelda Randomizer tournament. He had one expectation, Zar. What was it?
It was the expectation of having fun. And I can align with that very much, as that is also my top expectation in this tournament. Anything else is just a bonus. The competition, the camaraderie that you can talk with your opponent after the race and share strategies. It's just so great.
Duke's peeping on one heart, but he's still back up to 237 rupees. I've got to think a wood arrow purchase is on his mind, as he's in the Lost Woods right now. North, east, south, and east will jingle, and oh, he gets shot in the back by an Octorok as he gets through the Lost Woods. Runs into some P-hats. Well, he's only got a half heart left, and some Koreas snipe him right in the head with a boomerang, and DukeFireBird did all that work and has to go back to start. Recap as, again, the audience continues to grow. Level 3, fairly straightforward. It handed the power bracelet, as level 9 is a block. Is blocked by the power bracelet, so that is required. It was out of level 3. DukeFireBird takes another death. And both that item and the Triforce were fairly easily found. All the other dungeons that we found 7, 6, I think it was 3. Heavy combat oriented Czar and blocked. Goma, bladder, you name it.
Definitely not easy seed here from what we've seen thus far. There's been a lot of high combat, as you said. Only 5 hearts we found.
Duke did adjust, turned in the letter, picked up a red life potion to start to prepare for that. Keeps getting bombs. Keeps getting hit by boomerangs and Lionels.
From Sci-Town, did DFB buy a blue ring? No, there has not been a blue ring purchase as of yet. And no problem, we're here to provide the best recaps that we can.
Oh, you ask away. We're here for the fans. That's why we're here. I don't think we've seen a blue ring shop. I did not have anything in my notes. That could be the rare. Some things never change.
Looking at our tracker here, looking at what's been found, really slow start here, 40 minutes in.
Welcome. Pleasure to meet you, Sci-Town. It's about time. DukeFireBird missed a bomb spot on the southern coast here. It's the third one. He's got 7 bombs now. He was out of them earlier. He's going to check this one. He's getting shot at. Boulders are throwing at him. And he finds nothing. This section's quite clear. I believe this is right now a play back west for the other power bracelet in this area. Check. Nope, it's not. He's heading north.
At this point, I'm starting to wonder if a key purchase might be on the table. You could up an A, save, purchase some keys, go into 1, explore some of those key doors a bit, maybe find something big. If not, then you can retry.
Level 1 was found. There was in 2 rooms that you could get into. Both had keys locked on them, and he was trapped, and it was a complete disaster of a level 1. Usually, if you get level 1, you get really excited. 2 items, it's short, piece of cake, right? Not today. Octorok wanted to read some books, apparently. Those are blue levers with 2 HP. More P-hats as DukeFireBird now traversing the desert again. So he's headed back towards that northeast. No real sign of Death Mountain quite yet. No keys. 1 Triforce, a bow. Resources limited, combat heavy, block heavy. Not an easy seed in round 5. DukeFireBird has not checked the original level 5 up the mountain ahead. Also, DukeFireBird has not checked just above the waterfall. We know that that waterfall entrance is actually an any road. And the entrance above that has not been checked as well. That's what Duke's going for right now. Here's the original level 5 gutted by Lionels. He enters and finds the white sword item. It's a red candle. He's able to pick it up at 5 hearts. It's an upgrade. It's a step forward so far at the 43-minute mark.
It is. That red candle can actually go a long way in combat with gorillas. Sometimes some keys if they've rolled high. Definitely want to pick it up.
Under 1 heart, DukeFireBird takes out those Octoroks. Digs out level 2. Now, this has got to be more forgiving. Can DukeFireBird get something going? Yes, he can. The magical book is located. Just laying on the floor. Just laying right there. How about Triforce? Take that too. Mark off level 2. Momentum. Magical book out of 2 and the Triforce. That easy. Game's easy.
Gotta feel good.
Is there a world record for the quickest level? Because I think we just saw it. Yeah, Mr. Tanuki. Wow, Mr. Tanuki. Haven't seen you in forever. Great to see you back watching some shows. Yeah. We've got some great play. We got Sci-Towns here in chat. Have you ever seen anything shorter than that? Caffey, I know you've been watching for a long time too there, Mr. Undefeated. You know what? Caffey's pointing something out, Czar, in that level 2. Maybe check a few more rooms for keys. Maybe run into some gels, take them out, and get some keys. That could have been an option.
Yeah, that's a veteran move. As I said, this key situation is looking a bit more concerning. And we know that there are key drops in level 2.
Red candle usage, putting it to good work. Torching these gorillas. Still got 3 hearts, takes him out. Now he's back to full strength. He's got sword beams now. Death Mountain. He's attempting to excavate. Takes out the Octorok. The magical sword has been located. 10 to 14 hearts to pick that up. It is randomized. More Death Mountain exploration. 4 bombs left. He can clear most of this out. Explosives hit, and it's another secret that'll top him off. Nope. It's close. Staff also getting torched. 255. Still no wood sword quite yet. No blue ring. Question from Chadzar. Kalahis. Magical sword doesn't cost hearts. Czar, it's a random requirement to pick it up. Speaking of picking up, there's a blue ring purchase for 250. DukeFireBird did it. But as far as the magical sword and the randomization of that, Czar, can you tell the fans about what that is again?
Yeah, so the magical sword in this flag set can be acquired once you have obtained anywhere from 10 to 14 hearts, and that's going to be random. You really won't know how many until you actually attempt to try and pick it up.
Paulus. Got it. Thank you. DukeFireBird using that red candle quite well. There's some more bombs. That'll put him up to 7 if he can get over there, get past these lines. I was going to 5 before it disappears. No, he can't get shot. He's beeping. He does. Makes the move. Uses the candle. Does not burn himself. Great move from Duke. He's going to open that bomb hole. And there's the arrow shop. Oh, but he just spent all his money. Ooh.
That's kind of the double-edged sword decision you have to make in a seed like this, knowing it's high combat. Do you go with the blue ring, or do you take the arrows?
I could see a lot of potential debate on that. I gotta go blue ring. I'm thinking blue ring based upon the combat. My opinion.
All about playstyle, it's all about how comfortable the runner is currently feeling. Either way, it's going to benefit you. There's no real winner or loser in that situation. Question in the chat from Malchior. We have observed that Alan has had some type of issue. We can only surmise that he will be recording offline and that they are still running. But as of right now, we have not received any updates from him.
Another potion shop for DFB. Another death for DFB. Thank you, Kathy. Fantastic. Thank you. Congratulations. No sign of a raft quite yet. DukeFireBird cannot check that raft spot. Headed back. Is this... I'm not sure.
Heading into the Lost Woods, it looks like.
that original start screen. It's blocked, but we need keys, Czar. We need key. We have no money. It's 4. Okay, he's going for 4, not 3. You can see the 6 rooms that he's already explored right here. He's going to head left first. He's looking for that little branch in the upper left-hand corner of his screen at the bottom of the map. He's going to try to get through there. He has no keys. There's the shutter door. Pushes the block, opens the shutter.
Could have potentially set up Kananaki there.
Right.
Which is a strategy where you can get through locked doors without having any keys if you are able to set up the enemy groups correctly.
There's the block we talked about. That's the ladder block in 3. Question from chat. Jedi, good to see you. Hope you're enjoying the show. Where was the red candle? It was the shuffled white sword item. Pickable at 5 hearts. Luke Tektites, DukeFireBird's going to try to go this way. Beamos teeing off on DukeFireBird. That blue ring helping this time. He's over 3 hearts. Couple hits more on this Tektite will open that door. And he hits. The stopwatch, of course, comes last. Because it always comes last. With no keys, he's got no choice but to take out these 3 enemies like he did earlier. And head west through that shutter door. No, he's going to up an A.
Potential Kananaki room there, too. Mm-hmm. It's seeds like this where knowing strats like Kananaki can make all the difference.
Yes, we are working on getting the icon in for that white sword item, which of course was the red candle. We can see we have the red candle lit up for DukeFireBird, and the white sword item indication is on its way. I promise. Thank you for pointing that out, Jedi. It was a pleasure. How about us, Czar? Second match we've done here in the Zelda Randomizer tournament. It's been great. It's been so fun doing a different game with you. With a great community. The crowds have been outstanding, and it's really been a pleasure to work with you again.
Indeed, know that the feeling is mutual. And when we were talking about this months ago, is there a potential to get Will Cleosis into the Z1R booth? I think we can see now that there was definitely some potential there. Now that's being explored, we're feeling good about it. Community feels good about it. Thank you so much, community, for coming out.
Yes.
And thank you so much to the Z1R staff for giving us the opportunity to come in here and enjoy these types of platforms.
Can't do it without the fans. We love the fans. That's why we're here. Thank you for joining us this high noon showdown. The DukeFireBird show. Have going on here. He's going to try to dig level 7 now. Question from Jedi. What is that shape? That Triforce in the corner. Look at that. But I've never seen that. Double key lock door, go figure.
And from my vantage point, this Inkbot looks something like George Jetson.
JSR, are you still here? Skytown? What is... I've never seen a Triforce up in the corner like that before. He's out of bombs, but he hits through a door and makes some sort of passageway. No keys, no bombs, no money. A little bit of firepower and a piece of wood. More firepower being used, takes out the Joes. This is a push block. Give him a break. He does not get it.
Red candle and a dream right now in this 7.
Second quest room done, though. Thank you. This through finds a transport. Right into Goma. 52 minutes. We're nearing an hour. 1 player, 2 Triforces, a bow, a candle, and a book to read. It's like camping. DukeFireBird is camping right now. He's got a bow, right? Okay. A candle for light. He's got a book to read. And he's got a power gauntlet to move things. And a ring. He's got jewelry.
Who rolled this abomination?
Yeah. Keep away from me. He's going to take the Triforce. That's 3 Triforces for Duke. 53 minutes.
5 force out of 7. Gotta feel good making any progress at this point.
Still stuck at 5 hearts. SpeedGaming.org, your place to go for the schedule, for a big map of all the games that are on, that are broadcast here. Great commentary, great action, extreme competitiveness. It shows dates, times, players, everything you might want to know if you're watching later on YouTube, or if you just didn't know about it. SpeedGaming.org, your place to go for the calendar of events and all the games that get shown live here on Speed Gaming as DukeFireBird re-enters level 5 with that huge segment. And there's that stupid like room. But he can burn him now. 11 HP on this stack of pancakes.
YouTube viewers, we love you. Shout out to everyone watching this on YouTube right now.
Good question, Jedi. A question from chat. Does DukeFireBird know he might be against a player that is unable to finish? I don't know.
From the indications we have from the race room, I don't believe so. I believe both runners are completely focused at running right now, or perhaps one of them is trying to deal with this technical issue.
Is that push block and a staircase? It's the transport. Does this lead to the south? It's not. It's to the north. And a dig dogger block with no keys. He's got... Yeah.
Oh no!
Hey, some more lights.
What's the strat here, Will? How are you going to get bombs and keys in a hurry?
Need money to buy keys. Dot forfeit. Okay, here's what I do. All right, if I'm DukeFireBird, I'm gonna try to break into level 9. Okay, I'm gonna place a bunch of... Oh gosh, get that thing away. DukeFireBird's gonna take on Patra. Let's have some fun. Patra expands 3 times. Ton of hit points on those satellites. DukeFireBird strikes and gets away. Patra closes in the corner. Just gives DukeFireBird a little nudge. Hey, remember me? Down to a heart and a half. He's down to a half a heart. Patra takes care of DukeFireBird. Another perish at the 56-minute mark.
Oh, that's tough. As much as Patra seems to bring out the worst in some, seems to bring out the best in you, Will.
Well, one of the things are, we talked about this. Remember I sent you a note. I said, hey, you playing Zelda this year? He said, yeah, I haven't played it in a couple years. I'm excited too. And I had watched JSR play some. I watched X Ice Blue play some, two of the greats, of course. And I'm like, I'm really liking this design. Heck of a design. Big fan of it. But my favorite part was seeing all the Patras, because I knew it was going to be problematic. And I'm like, time to hit the microphone. So, great design. I believe, was it a group? I think it was it Krim that really did a lot of work with the design of this? Is that correct?
I know Krim had a hand in it. I'm not sure exactly which staff was more engaged or not. But I do know that collectively they have come together to give us this system you talked about here, this feel that has developed throughout the Swiss rounds. And I think it's felt quite good, as DukeFireBird is checking Armo spots now. He's going into level 6.
I already got the compass out of here. You can only explore this northeastern corner. I believe there was key blocks in here. There's this stupid Wizrobe room again. Another notch in the wall that they got. He'll get back there. He's going to go back in with 3 hearts, though. He was already beeping when he went in.
If the play ends up being keys here, which it may very well, I think what you have to do is get to the graveyard and start to farm.
Ooh.
We have not seen many ropes. That can be another option. If you find a dungeon that has a lot of ropes in there, get in and get out, farm. But without ropes, the graveyard is probably your best option.
I don't think Duke's even been that way. He perished on the way, didn't he? He was headed through the Lost Woods. He got that boomerang to the back of the head. So he actually never completed that part of his routing search. So, that would be the original level 6 in that area. I think there's a push block over there I don't think he got to. We're talking about the forgotten spot. He's already got all 3 big secrets, unfortunately. They were 110, and now he's just flat broke. How much are the arrows? Yeah, I think it was 75.
I believe it was, and they have been picked up. Or excuse me, no, Duke has not bought the arrows yet, that's correct.
Oh, he took the blue ring. Another up and A after being blocked and cornered. Yeah, Slimo, 110. He got all 3 of them. 2 of them were back to back. 1 HP orange gorillas is good. BMO's firing all over the place. DukeFireBird dodging all over the place. There's the 88 bomb upgrade. Duke has been here. Pick up these keys, go through the shutter door to the west.
In potential Kananaki here. He's already been into that room south though, so...
11 HP Pole's voice, DukeFireBird. No. That's a push block room, I believe. I don't think it's Wall Masters. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh, 11. This is. Now here's where the wood arrows you should have gotten over the blue ring. I still stick with blue ring. I think that was the right play at the time. But wood arrows would cut through these Pole's voices so quickly.
Sure would. Wood sword is going to be a bit of a slog in this room.
It's only a matter of time before Pole's voice makes a jump and gets a whole DukeFireBird. Can you fight through this?
This is what we touched on earlier about the high level of combat in this seed. The arrows won't help you against Armos or Wizrobes, but against enemies like this, definitely can help.
You couldn't have seen this type of room coming. Oh! DukeFireBird getting pinned a little bit on that side. He's not quite in a corner yet. He got out of the corner earlier. It takes out another one. Needs that heart. He gets it. Don't let that... Oh, and a stopwatch! And DukeFireBird gets through this room that I don't know if he had a chance. Is this some momentum like that level 2? It's through this shutter door. This is new territory for DFB. We're past the hour mark now.
That was a good clear there from Duke. Staying calm, staying cool.
Staircase guarded by Wizrobes. He's got to clip through this. He's got to get out of here now. 1 HP, 1 heart. Trying to dodge the Wizrobes. Wizrobes are flying around, trying to corner him. No. Got to buck up there. Wizrobes shot him right in the back.
Oh, no.
Zar, you're right. DFB is going to go back in. Go to the graveyard, get your money. Get your wood arrows, take care of those Pole's voices, and get back in here, I think is what I would do.
Maybe even grind a bit further. Pick up that bomb upgrade.
Bomb upgrade's an option, not only with more bombs. I mean, yeah, you could get 2 more capacity, but if you buy that on low bombs, you also get a fill. It's very helpful.
There's options on the table here, but Duke he's committed. He wants to push through, and he's going to battle these Pole's voices again. Warzone, yeah, that's been a good name for this seed.
It's Warzone. DukeFireBird perishes to the Pole's voice. Does he go back in again? Or is there another adjustment? Remember, he's got a life potion. Do you want to use it on this sort of scenario?
At only 5 hearts, using potion feels bad. But when you're trying to push through and explore, it's on the table for sure. You've got to think about using it. You're deep.
Take out these Wizrobes looking for a bomb drop. Also, heart drops could be in here. There's the bomb. Love to see another heart drop from these high HP orange Wizrobes. Smash them, DFB. Second bomb drop cannot give him any more. He's looking to go south. He'll have 4 hearts. He'll have 2 hearts. He'll have 3 hearts. The dig dogger block.
Oh no!
Yeah. I'd like to welcome to the chat as the crowd again continues to grow. Great crowd here at the High Noon Showdown between DukeFireBird and himself. Lord of the Synth! Long time, great to see you. Firebird does leave. Level 6, he's got 3 Triforces. He's cleared out 2 and 3, Power Bracelet in the book. Trying to mark that red candle as that white sword on him, Zar. Can't figure out how to do it.
I'll take a look, no problem.
Chat is going back and forth. It looks like 3 seconds versus 3 minutes. They're pondering exactly what's going on. You know who I think the real winner of all this is? It might be TheAlanHeffley, because he's not dealing with all this combat, at least that we know of. And he's been invaded by Ganon. Ganon took the princess again. She's really good at getting kidnapped. DukeFireBird's going to re-enter, excuse me, he's going to use the Any Rose. I think this is a Death Mountain play area, and it is. It's got that area towards the graveyard as well. He'll take that fairy that's hiding out up there. Come here. There you go. Got beams now, taking out these gorillas. 8 bombs, of course, 0 keys.
We have been sitting at 0 keys for a very long period of time.
It's a play for the forgotten spot right now. He has not checked this area, that original level 6 and area. Bombs through, refills his bombs. Finds a shop. It's 96 on the keys for a cost, 75 on the wood arrows.
Jedi Knight noting in chat, perhaps a bit of frustration here from Duke, given what he's seen, certainly warranted. This is quite an ordeal here that we are witnessing. I can only wonder what's going on for Alan. Is he entrenched in this seed, much like Duke is here? There's a bit of mystery and intrigue going on here, Will.
A lot of it. Firebird continues his exploration. Level 8. Of course there's a key block, because there's always a key block without keys. That's how this works. There's 2 items in here. The Red Land Mola. Red ring being used. Fire off. He can leave the room and one of them will disappear, but he looks like he's going to take him out, trying to get through the shutter door. Left, right, up, down. One more hit left. Duke trying to run away. Lemola chasing after him. He takes out. There's a key! Oh! What? Get out of here, Duke. Get out of here. Get out of here. No, he's going to try to burn down them. BMO shooting them. They're getting their shot in. Down to 1 heart. There's a fire in there. Fire splits. The Firebird hanging on. 2 Verti.
Oh, he was doing a pretty good job there, using those bubbles to stay out of that enemy's hit range. You are temporarily invincible after you have hit the bubbles. That was good use there.
Gonna dig level 8 again. Again, saving that 1 key that he found. Finds a bomb hole to the right. And of course, another key lock door and a Goma. You wonder if there's a key drop behind that Goma. But we can't quite find out. Firebird insists on taking out these enemies. Not gonna check the other rooms quite yet. Torching those cakes.
Why is he not going to the center of the room there? If you stand in between the BMOS, they won't fire at you. Another shots from the BMOS. Multiple hits.
No damage from those bubbles. When they hit you, they take away your sword for a short amount of time. Usage of it. Oh.
Here's Petra.
It's Patra and a key lock door. How about this way? Double BMOS in the middle of the room and a dig dogger, but at least the doors are open. He heads south. Potential key push block room. Is there wall masters? No. DukeFireBird, check for the wall masters. They are not there. He's able to progress a little bit deeper. Can he bomb south? That would be the play. No. How about east? Yes. Moving his way into the corner here. Yeah, forget you.
The Castlevania 2 reference there.
That's 2 keys for DukeFireBird. Doubles his key count. Takes it from the Vires and says, see ya. Head back west. He's going to have to use a key pretty soon. Heads south and uses it. Empty room. Bomb dropping land molas. DukeFireBird nice and calm. Not running around like last time. Running a little bit. Nice and calm. Pins him into a corner. Takes one out. Is he going to leave the room? No, he wants that bomb drop. Hoping for it. Fires the candle off. Then a shot from the wood sword. One more hit will do. And gets a key drop and 5 rupees.
Precious keys.
No. Potion? Does he use his life potion? 3-headed Gliok is deep in this dungeon. No. Gliok said no on that one.
Not an easy room there. Get around that Gliok.
Nope.
Still no
Saw
ladder.
no ladder. That mode on the bottom. Such hard combat. Well, now, hold on, Czar. Here's those ropes. And it's really, like, close to the beginning. Enter and leave, enter and leave? Maybe?
It's an option. It's a potential play there. You could start stacking some rupees there relatively quickly. I'm not sure the thought enters your mind, though, as you may be a bit flustered from this seed and what you've seen.
North again. He's locked. Double shutter door with a Goma. That's 3 Goma blocks that I know of that are quite problematic. I think there's a 4th as well. He enters and finds the ropes. Okay, Caffey's in chat saying, hey, how about a little rupee farm? There's a couple bucks. He's up to 52. Wood arrows are 75. Keys were 96. Gibdos. 3 Gibdos. What else do we have in here? Do we have a drop in here? A push block? How about a ferry? No. Shutter door push block. Head south. 5 more rupees. This could be a bomb left scenario, but he doesn't try it. No, he's out of bombs. More ropes. Zar, you talked about this earlier. It's 1 room off. You can reset the dungeon with an up and A. Look at all the money he's getting. He's up to 70 now. He had 52 just a minute ago. Less than a minute ago, he had 52.
Potential play. He might be adapting it here.
That's what he's doing.
My spidey sense is tingling, chat.
Found a nice way to do it. I love this move from Duke. There's the arrow cost right now. He's got enough for arrows. He's also got it working on keys. I gotta think that arrows are the play. Up an A. I like this.
Somewhere deep down in his soul, Duke heard us.
Duke, of course, from the deep down southeastern United States, digging down himself and getting this money. The rupees. He's got the 82. This is a wood arrow play then. Now, how well did you keep the notes? He's got no bombs as well. How about this Guerrilla? Hey, you got any bombs? You got any bombs? Give me your money instead. Question from chat, did the other rudder already finish? Number 1, I highly doubt it, whether or not they're playing this or not, based upon what we've seen. Number 2, we don't know.
I can confirm we have not had any finisher yet from the race room.
Oh,
Race remains in progress.
and to be quite honest with you, right around probably the, I don't know, 35-minute mark, I probably would have finished. And dot forfeit. But you'd be going at it 1 hour, 13 minutes. Head towards that wood arrow purchase. There's still a little bit of exploration over here. Of course, that original level 6. The graveyard area that Chad is talking about. And he's starting to beep now. Ooh. Red candle torching that Garaya. For a bomb drop, he gets it. 1 key and 4 bombs. Head to Northern Death Mountain.
Be sure to take a moment here to give these runners a follow.
Yeah.
Duke has given us quite a show here. What an effort that we are witnessing.
Lionel's over there are going to tee off on DukeFireBird, but he gets in the door, and he's got the wood arrows. We know, did he keep notes about where all those Goma blocks are? Do those Goma blocks lead to an item? Do they lead to a Triforce? Do they lead to a key drop? Anything at all? Let's find out. He's going a completely different direction.
Gonna get those wood arrows up on the tracker there for Duke. Progress is good. The tracker is starting to light up, people. There's hope.
Level 4. You know there's a Goma block or 2 in here. There's Dig Dogger blocks all over the place. There's ladder blocks. Question from chat, is level 1 still missing? It is not. It's key blocked. Heavily key blocked. And combat blocked. Question from chat, has DFB made it to the coast item yet? Yes, it is. The wand. The magical
Coast item
rod.
was the magic rod, yes.
Yeah, we're trying to get that marked on the tracker right now.
Duke progressing into this 4. He takes down the Goma, and there's no push block in this room.
Oh, we got the tracker updated. I figured it out.
Nice, very well done. We are pulling double duty here
Yes.
this afternoon, folks. We are tracking and commentating. It's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for calling me into the booth today. I'm enjoying this race. I'm enjoying the chat, the reactions we're getting. Zelda Randomizer 2020 tournament.
Fucking room. 59 rupees he doesn't have. Heartsea doesn't have. Double shutter doors on each side. We probably should have saw it coming. What's next? Bait block? Probably right after a Goma.
It has just been a series of unfortunate events for Duke in this run thus far. Nonetheless, he's remained undeterred. He continues to push through here, showing a lot of resolve.
These are high HP blue dark nuts too. There's a bomb hits one of them. That's 4 damage. It's the other one with the bomb. He's down to 4, down to 3, 4. Excuse me. Oh, look at the multitasking. He opens up that bomb door to the right. This is deeper than DFB's ever been. Here in level 4. What do we got here, Czar? Is that push block for the door?
Yeah, that's going to be for the shutter door. If there is a shutter door and a push block, it's going to be the shutter door.
Yeah.
Okay, it was not the shutter door, but still that will not be an item room.
Right.
There's another ominous key block blocking that one room in the north. Can drive you
beat
mad
me
at this
to
point.
Chat beat me to it. Leave the room and come back. Duke, yes, Duke does. He's hoping for a spawn of a wall master, and he gets it over the spawn of the blue dark nut. Great move. His head is still in this game, Czar. I don't see too much frustration. I don't see a player making a move like that to realize it and execute it of one that is frustrated like I would have been an hour ago.
As I said, showing a lot of resolve here. Having seen this much, quite weathered and rolling with the punches.
An update from Mr. Dunlow. Thank you very much. Pleasure to meet you, by the way. That TheAlanHeffley is playing. He is playing. He's in a dungeon and has a sword. So.
Alan lost in a temporal distortion and we find the inferior model.
Level 4's item is the magical boomerang. We're able to at least mark that on the tracker. It's up there. See if we get the Triforce and get out of here. It's been on 1 hour and 20 minutes. Blue Tektites with 3 HP. Melchior is pointing out in chat, Candlebop boost, Canana the door in the turnstile room. Never saw that.
That's a potential play, yeah. We've seen several Canana plays that Duke has passed up, either just not knowing the strat or maybe not feeling confident in their ability to execute it.
Speaking of Melchior, thank you very much for that strategy as well. How about Melchior killing it with the broadcasts lately? The knowledge, doing a lot of shows, doing a whole bunch of stuff in front of fans. I've certainly enjoyed it. I've enjoyed meeting him as well. Just really bringing it here in 2022. We certainly appreciate it, Melchior.
Always appreciate the chat, appreciate the kind words. Always humbled and thankful to, as I said, be given any type of platform when it comes to enjoying these great games, these great randomizers, these great tournaments. As DukeFireBird is battling these Tektites, he's coming back into force.
I remember what the block was in 1. I know there was keys, but if there was a Goma in 1, and there's still 2 items, I gotta think that it might be on the play. There's that arrow. Can he reach that stopwatch? I don't think he can. He's gotta leave. He's gonna reset the room again, I think.
He could have shot an arrow to pick it up.
It's the Darknet. There's the Wall Master. Same potential strategy. See if he leaves the room and comes back again. He does. Is it Wall Master? Yep. Looking for a All he needs is the Triforce out of 4. Wants to knock this out. Knocked out levels 2 and 3 so far. Trying to get 4. There's another Wall Master trying to get him lurching over there. Firebird weaving his way through level 4 again, trying to head towards arrows. Arrows! Look at this! Big difference from what we had about 20 minutes ago. Wham! Take that, Pulse Voice. Opens up all the doors.
All the difference.
Art heads back towards the turnstile room. This is what Melchior was talking about. Can he make this move? Can he candle bop that? Use the arrows. Does he leave the room again and respawn, maybe? Doesn't need to. Firebird gaining some momentum, trying to take out this orange. Oh, there's a Wallmaster! See the Wallmaster creep out, like lurch it, trying to get him right there. You already see me coming. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, Chevy Rome. And he gets stuttered in! You've got to be kidding me.
The seed that keeps on giving. We are witnessing it. What's the play, Will? What do you do here?
Level 1. The one with the Goma block. Now there's 3's got one, but I think 1 is one of them. Let's get to 1. Let's get the almighty key or something. Recorder to get through. There's a dig dogger block. Let's try to get that step ladder. Let's change that status quo. I believe this is a play for 3.
You're gonna need keys to get into 1, I believe. Unless there was indeed a Goma block, and he looks like he's headed to 7.
There's a Goma block in 7 as well. I know there's a dig dogger as well. You take out one of those Gomas. I'm talking key drops. I'm talking progressive movement. There's a transport staircase here, I believe. Gonna bypass it, head east. This is a non-push block room. This was checked earlier, if I'm not mistaken.
Best case scenario here, you find the any key or the ladder.
Yeah. Bomb south. Oh, get her! Run! Run! Nope. Nope. Run, nope. Back on the corner. That Mola just. Oh, no, they're trying to get through. Oh, he hides at the door. Steps out just a little bit, takes care of 1. He can leave this room if he wants to. He'd have to go north, because you don't know about a shutter. If you go right, that 9 Mola would disappear. Said he's going to take out this 9 Mola, looking for a key drop, looking for a bomb drop, a Triforce drop, an any key drop, a Hopes and Dreams drop, bomb upgrade drop, something. Gets nothing. Really? Really? Firebird's going to try to dodge this patcher, grab the bombs, and get the heck out of here. Nice move. Just going to say...
Oh, no.
I didn't expect that. I was going to say, he's still got that red potion.
He's definitely wanting to hold on to that potion. I can't believe we're still only sitting at 5 hearts. This is almost immaculate.
Some of the matches coming up today. We got 2 matches at 3 p.m. Eastern right here on SpeedGaming. This very channel. One of my very best friends, one of your best friends, Zardia, Trenton GL, is going to bring you Leslie Pro, and I don't know how to say it. I'm sorry. Penulfe? To be right here in this very channel. How was it?
Penulfe.
Oh, okay. The mighty one. Take this Goma out. Come on, Duke. Got promos to do. There you go. Take him. There you go. Fire.
That's going to be a great match. I'll hope to watch that one.
Yeah. Phoenix Ignition's in the chat as well, taking on Warpath. That's also going to be at 3 o'clock Eastern Time. That's today. That's coming up in about an hour and a half from now. Whole bunch of stuff tonight. Jay Coper's going to be on the microphone for Ellender. And Karakarn. 8 p.m. Eastern. Town, one of the greats. He's going to be on the microphone for Homo J Smash against the aforementioned Melchior. He's playing tonight as well. CD Improv is playing Reigning Elementalist tonight. Whole bunch of things going on. Sith Crusher and F. Coughlin. How about that one, Czar? 10 p.m. Eastern tonight on the SpeedGaming family of networks.
There are so many hype matchups coming up. Who knows, Will? We might still be here as some of them are finishing up.
Yep.
And part of me is okay with that. That's how you know we're having a great time here.
Having a great time interacting with the crowd. Great to see so many faces from former broadcasts that we've done, Czar, to a different community. And my favorite game. We talked about that last show that we did, Czar. There's that Goma block that we talked about. There's the key drop that we talked about. Can you bomb down or up? Down does not work. This has to bomb up. Come on, open.
Wow.
So we talked about it after the match when we kind of talked and went over our show. Was Legend of Zelda, my favorite game of all time. That's right. Love it. And the work that's been done by everybody from leadership to development blows me away to bring all this stuff to all these fans and the fun competition and everything that goes on. It's great. It's the best time of year right now for this game and for the gamers and the stuff that we love growing up on with all the nostalgia and everything that we did filling in, coloring in those maps that came with the game. Absolute blast. Give them the heaters, are.
Alright, we are continuing to bomb through this level 7 as we find another old man room. And Duke is going to head south of this patron. Nope, he's going to keep that key. Key's so precious at this point. I think we've seen a scant handful since we began, and it's going to be another chase here. Oh no, and he laid the bomb too. Down to 3 bombs now. He's undeterred. He's going right back in. He has a purpose in this level. He knows what he wants to do. Rupee count is at 15. Again, I think there's a rupee play on the table in that 8. Could equip yourself with a bomb upgrade. Perhaps even a key. He's heading around the same route that he was. Patra is trying to stretch out and say no, but he's through. Red candle strats in full effect here. Get a bomb drop before lucky. Does pick up a 5er, and he does bomb south. Okay, this is uncharted territory, I believe. The red candle, again, showing its worth here. With just a sword, you're going to be having to dodge a lot more of these Landmolas. Beamos room here with the keys. Again, red candle showing its worth. Here's a 4-headed Gleeok.
Oh boy.
And it looks like he's coming out swinging.
Potion. He's got a life potion. Number 1, does he remember? Number 2, does he want to use it? And he hits. 90 minutes in. Trying to gain that momentum back. Oh no! There's another one. Right behind it. He's gonna try to squeeze in. Okay, 1. It's a 3-headed Gleeok. There's a different HP off the second head. It's different. There's one, it's only 1 shot, but he can't survive. Again, that life potion is an option.
He was so deep in 7. Surprised he didn't use it that time.
Hita, great to see you. As the crowd continues to grow at a revolving door. This is a tough match. We have technical issues on the left side of your screen. We're getting updates from Mr. Dunlow. Thank you very much. We know TheAlanHeffley has a sword, and he was in a dungeon about 10 minutes ago.
This much is clear. Duke continuing right along the same path. He's committed. Got 2 keys now. Level 1 play comes back on the table.
I feel rich. I've got to think if I'm the player here, Czar, I'm going to take this shot. He knows level 7 quite well now as he heads south. That 1, you got the bow now to get past that Goma, and you've got keys to get past those 4 key locked doors. That might be a play as he has at the southern end now, level 7. What do we have here? Traps? Yeah. Couple of keys. Is there a key drop in here? Give him a key. How about a push block? How about an any key? Come on. How about... Okay. Required? Desired? I don't know how often I play this game, and I don't want silver arrows, but you got to take it.
Silver's in 7. Pretty trolly here. It was kind of a deep dig there for him. Gotta feel good finding him nonetheless.
Yeah. Question from chat, what's key blocked? Level 1 is a mess with keys and Goma. That's where I would head right now. We also know there's a dig dogger in there as well. There's another key. That's 3 keys. DukeFireBird's getting rich with keys. This is, I mean, Scrooge McDuck material. He's swimming in them right now. He's gonna use one. Back down to 2, get shot in the butt on the way through. There's another key from a Gibdo's holding it. He's got that. See if he uses that red candle to burn him down, pin him in a corner. He does. Torching him. How about a drop? No drop, because the Gibdo was holding a key on that room. No, Patro with Bebos, get out of here! And he does. Back in the corner, is there anything in here? Oh, of course there is. A whole bunch of blocks and a Gliok. DukeFireBird going for it. He's got that potion. Use the potion. Use the potion. No. Oh, no.
Again, falling deep in this level 7. Just a gauntlet of bosses at the southern end, and he is out.
There is for you fans that don't know, there is a race room. Myself and Zardy are there. Tournament administration certainly is there as well as the players in a match. That's where we can communicate. That's where players find out that, you know, their opponent may have finished. That's where you say you finished. There is no communication going on in there right now. There's no signs of anything. We are continuing on. The second something that pops up, we will certainly let you know. But as of right now, there is no communication. DukeFireBird passes up, headed to the ferry. I've got to think this is a play on level 1. First, a play for bombs, trying to take out these Lionels. Looking for those blue explosives, using that red candle as well. He's starting to beep. Oh, nothing.
Won't get a bomb drop from the orange Lionels, only the blue one.
The blue one, right. Right, thank you. It is a play for level 1.
Here we go. Questions will be answered.
E-doors everywhere, whiz robes. There's a bomb drop, okay. He's gonna use a key. No. He tried to bop himself through the whiz robe, did not work. He's gonna try to take his room out. He's got 4 bombs left. Firing into these whiz robes, 2 gone. There's an orange one still hanging out. He's beeping all over the place, trying to get this orange one. Does he switch rooms? No. Fires the bomb and hits 2 of the whiz robes. 3. Try to take out the other one. No, still alive. And DukeFireBird perishes again. Melchior just said it in chat, took the words out of my mouth. You're right in the area. Go ahead and walk away. Hit the ferry. Come back if you want to take out this room, is what I gotta think. Or just walk to the... He's out of bombs. He's just gonna fight it.
I think the tilt factor is starting to return here.
Yeah. How about the respawn strats? He's going for that. He's used this a couple times in this match. We know it works for... It does not work. Bypass and go through the door. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just one of those rooms there where it doesn't manip the groups like you want them to.
We have not been here. Of course, there's more key blocks. At least he runs into some keys. He's down to 2 keys. This is critical right now. How about a drop, maybe? Give us a drop. Come on, game.
Surprised he didn't save before coming into this one.
Another key block door. It's that last door. He can't use it. He's not going to do it. He's going to go back. He's going to try to utilize that last key that he has to head south in the next room. It's more of a plethora of rooms. Of course, 2 more key lock doors and... God.
This is becoming maniacal. This is one of those races we're going to come back in the tournament recap and be like, wow, this was a defining moment of the tournament. I'm starting to remember shades of TGE's race here. There is a drop.
Key drop, okay. Make your choice. Is it down? It is down. He's headed south. Aquamentus is beatable. Firing silver arrows directly into the head of Aquamentus. Aquamentus go down. He can check the one-off room. Watch out for a shutter and a lock. It's a potential push block room. 1 HP Gorillas. If the push box is gonna open the shutter door. Not an item. No keys. These 3 keys are gone.
And he is key locked out of that route. Oh no.
Using the potion now? Use those beams. Get away from those Wizrobes and don't let them shoot at you. DFB playing good here. Playing close combat with these Wizrobes dangerously. Blue ring doing work. He purchased that. He made his choice. There's a big cluster of them. They're trying to surround DukeFireBird. Trying to pin him into a corner. No, they spread out and they're trying to surround him again. They're moving all over the place. Now they're firing at DukeFireBird. DukeFireBird takes out one of them. He's down to 3. He's got damage on 2 of the other ones. 2 of the other ones are close to falling. That south one's almost gone, but he's down. He uses the other potion. He wants this. He wants that push block room. He thinks it's going to go. Wizrobes are down to 2. He's firing again. One of them will go fast. Not that one. No. Down to 1 HP and he perishes again.
He was doing really good there avoiding the black hole bomb door, and that's harsh.
All right. Back to the ropes and money. Maybe? Potions?
I think that's
maybe?
That's definitely on the table here. You've got to have keys at this point. We know 100%. I think keys take priority over everything right now. Question in chat about Duke going to the graveyard. He did take a death up there. I'm not sure that he ever made it back there.
He never made it back. No. The original level 6 and the graveyard have not been chucked. Yeah, I know we've seen a few take-inies. I believe we've seen 3 of them. There could be a 4th one out there that would yield another heart, but still no communication in the race room. It was funny because we're having, you know, fans, as you're entering the chat room, what's the... We keep hearing these questions of, what's wrong with level 1? It's level 1. This is what's wrong with level 1, and every other level is like this as well, except 2 and 3. They were the easiest levels I've ever seen. Like, literally world record level 2. It was 2 rooms, an item, and the Triforce, and you walked right through it. I think it was like 1 HP gels.
This was something I was worried about an hour ago. The key count and moving into 1, it's going to be very demanding on keys. I had no idea it would be this demanding on keys.
Number 1, we'd like to welcome one heck of a player. Welcome X Ice Blue. That's right, the franchise is here live on SpeedGaming. Welcome to the show. He asks what happens to the TheAlanHeffley. A lot of technical issues. We know that he's somewhere with a sword in a dungeon. That was about 25 minutes ago. We have no update in the race room. We don't know much. What we do know is this seat sucks.
Again, who could roll something so diabolical? who rolled this seed?
4 more bombs. DukeFireBird continues to enter level 1. The ferry is directly east. He's resetting for more bombs. No keys. There's no keys to be found. Dig dogger blocks. There's ladder blocks. We can solve the Goma blocks at this point. The blue ring purchased. Thank you, Leslie Pro. Pleasure to meet you as well.
Seems to be committed to the bomb farm here.
Billick in chat saying farm for money. I'm thinking you go back to 8. It's 1 room over, and you have the ropes for money. I'm thinking potion. I'm thinking you ferry and go in, and DFB really wants this Wizrobe room gone. If that's what he wants, I think that's the way that you go for it. I like the play. There's also potentially getting that money off the ropes and buying another key. We know that beyond some of those rooms that he was finally able to get to in one, there's even more key blocks. Caffey also pointed out something else just a few minutes ago live here on Speed Gaming. Go back to 2. It's right above the waterfall, and get keys. Love that idea. I never thought of it. From what I've seen, and if I'm playing this match, that's the last thing I can think of because I'm so frustrated.
The options are dwindling, but there are still a few options that can be played out here. 8 is going to be a faster grind than going to the graveyard as Duke takes another death. I would actually play the key over the potion and clearing that room. Just maybe even one door you could find something additional in one, another key drop perhaps.
Think so?
Bomb upgrade is another angle you could take on this.
Yeah, there's a bomb upgrade option as well. That was 96, I think. It's been a while.
I thought it was 88.
88? 96 was the key price. You're right.
Right,
DukeFireBird re-enters level 1. Gonna try to take on these whiz ropes. Fires a bomb. Fires another bomb. Another one hits 2. Both of them have hit 2. Another one hits 2. There's a heart that he can try to get. He needs it, but a bop will get him. He gets shot in the butt. No. From the side. Went him close. Same thing. Again, we were able to talk about it a little bit ago. To our knowledge, DFB does not know that he's playing against a ghost opponent. To our knowledge, there's no indication of that. So we believe that he's playing as if it is a, one-on-one match. That's how I would be doing it, and I would certainly think that that is what's happening here. Right next to a ferry, continues to try to fill up these bombs.
Sunrifter with a good point there in the chat. The tilt factor is becoming more and more clear here. At this point, you wonder about your opponent at this point. You see no one's finished. You know it's bad.
The High Noon Showdown. Left side of your screen, TheAlanHeffley. We're going to call him a ghost right now against DukeFireBird. 1 hour, 45 minutes and change into this. 3 Triforces that we know of for DFB, and he's going to die in this room. With no keys to be found anywhere. We'd like to welcome Jiggly Saint, now joining the show. Pleasure to meet you. An honor. Where DukeFireBird will die again. Both potions have been used. We've got Goma blocks that we can solve at this point. We've got Dig Dugger blocks, we've got Ladder blocks, we've got Hopes and Dreams blocks. Harsh Language will not work, unfortunately, in this particular seed. Don't know who rolled it. Enemies all rolled up, I think, except I think the gels.
He's through. Wow.
Okay. Okay. Of course it's the raft. It would surprise me. It would surprise me if there's anything else. It opens up 2 overworld locations. As DukeFireBird goes for more bombs. Okay. Melchior just said it in chat, Zara. I hope we need it. I don't see how much it could really benefit. Maybe a take any?
Potential heart or another potion, maybe. He could pick up another potion. That might help.
The 30 rupees and he's beeping. Does not head to the ferry again.
I still think the most lucrative play here is to move into 8,
Yeah.
and then get money, and then make your decision from there. Bomb upgrade, potion, key.
Level 5, he's going to up A and get his life back. For the starting 3, he's only got 6 hearts, nearing the 2-hour mark. 11 HP likes. I'm going to bypass them. Now, 5 was Dig Dogger and Key. I don't think it was Goma. I know there's a Goma in here.
Question chatted from Leslie about any dungeons left. I believe we have seen all the dungeons.
Portable Patra and it expands. He's got to take out Patra in order to get through that shutter door. With a wood sword, starting to pound Pandora. He's got to get back to the corner, and he does. Is Patra playing with DukeFireBird here? He's down to 1.5 hearts. DukeFireBird fires in some more, getting in every shot that he can, but he's going to get pinned in the corner. Patra, no! Patra's moving away. DukeFireBird doing some damage to Patra. He's got to take out some of those satellites. Get out of there. Get out, back out of the corner. But is Patra just playing with DukeFireBird here? We're nearing that 2-hour mark. DukeFireBird starting to take out more satellites now. Gets back to the corner to try to dodge the attack from Patra. Does Patra finish DukeFireBird, or does DukeFireBird finish Patra in this room they will never see again? No, there's the expansion. Great move from DFB. Moves back to the corner. 2 more satellites left. Boom. Boom. Again. 1 down to 1. Oh, he got scared. He does not want to die. He is beeping. He's on a 1/2 heart, but he gets down to the center in the core, Patra. Take him down, DFB. That push block will open the shutter door if he can finish. Patra perishes to DFB.
What a battle, and now a Goma.
Now he's got Goma. Take him down. Misses with the first shot, hits the second shot. Those are silver arrows that DFB is firing with the Link character and that great bow. Misses again and gets shot by the Goma. Gonna go right back in and head directly to that Goma room. 0 keys and 1 bomb. I believe this is a potential Kananaki room. Welcome Shift to the chat. Great that we can see you. Yes, it has been cleared. The question was about that previous pancake room. He did it like 3 times. It was about an 1.5 hours ago. Back up to the keys and heads toward. He's on the lower level of that map. 2 big sections here. That's where that Patra was. That Patra is gone. Never have to deal with that again. Here's the Goma. He's got 2.5 hearts. Can he try to get through that key door at the same time? He has none. Fires, misses. Fires, misses. Fires, misses. We know it's at least 2 shots. The silver is 1, 2, and he hits, but he can't get through the key door. Is this the push block? Come on, move! Oh.
Another no dice, my goodness.
Bomb south does not work. Runs into this back into this keys room. You take him out and goes north? No, he does. He's already been there. Shutter door closes and reopens, heads back towards the keys. He's going to head back north again, I believe. Can he Kananaki this? Does the shutter door block that, Caffey? Does it block that?
Yeah, I think that it does.
Yeah, there's nothing here.
Caffey confirms.
I think it does too, yeah. So that shutter door blocks him taking out the keys to try to Kananaki and get through that door in that trick. Welcome to the chat, Matthew. Pleasure to meet you. I'm the Infectious Wookleosis. My partner, the founding father of Final Fantasy. He is Zardia, the All-Seeing. This was a plando. No, this was rolled by my broadcast partner. It seems like forever ago. Sorry, Zardia let the cat out of the bag. And it's a nightmare.
I've been exposed as the dark hand behind this malicious seed. Alas, 3 things cannot be long hidden.
How about a Kananaki here?
Would be able to pull it off?
can't do it, Malkier? He doesn't really... Okay.
Yeah, I don't think Duke is aware of Banana Key, or maybe just...
Not here.
Yeah. Not
Open door.
practice familiar with it. He's burning these pancakes, though. Here we go.
It's transport.
Another transport.
Yeah, we've been here.
Oh no,
Dig
that's right,
dogger
we
block.
have been here.
That's a dig dogger block that we had before.
And we were
We
there
talked
earlier
about-
with 0 keys and 0 bombs.
Mm-hmm. Okay, this is what I do. I got it. Yep, what else is right here? 8, get the money, buy a key, go there. What else can you do?
Play is
Not-
level 1.
Dodge forfeit, right? Or you could level 1. There's some bombs and another death for DFB. A great comment from chat. And I quote from Fly Girl. Nice to meet you. I've seen you enjoying the shows. Certainly hope you're enjoying this one as well. And I quote, or you could just power off on this thing.
We have a not like this emote from TheAlanHeffley.
What is... Whoa! This is the first signs of life we've seen this entire match.
It sums up the seed perfectly, too.
It actually does. Can you imagine being in this situation, Czar? Czar, me and you have led video game tournaments. We've led community. We've done it all before. Now we're just having fun with our favorite game right now, which is absolutely fantastic. I wouldn't want it any other way. But we've had this happen before, and we would see something like this happen, and the person that comes back is like, "What?" And it's hilarious.
This is an instant classic. And it looks like Duke is heading back into 6 right now, making the play into 6 here. Yeah, to your point, options are so limited at this point, and all of those options revolve around rupees at this point, so...
Yeah. I'm gonna stopwatch here, make this a little bit faster. That's good. We know where the Triforce is. It's off on that segment. We've never been to that area of level 6. Great question from chat, from Shift. Is there a gambling game anywhere near the start so that you can save scum the money? I don't believe so.
I don't believe there's one
No,
anywhere
not what
near
I
the
know.
start, but there could be one that might be in a manageable distance. I'm not sure that Duke would be aware of that play either, but this is an option that we have not yet explored, so a very good point.
The 88 bomb upgrade. This is the 5th time we've seen it. Here's the keys. He's gonna take out the keys, try to get the shutter door to the east. West. Excuse me. Pole's voices will go down a lot easier right now with those wood arrows.
Will, can you
26
believe we are coming up on the 2-hour mark?
Silver arrows, excuse me. Yeah, 2-hour mark. Setup's going to be coming soon for our 3 p.m. game. We could lead right into that. Take out those Pole's voices. That's a push block. That's right. It's going to open both doors now. Duke has been here. Doesn't have the potions that he did before. He's down to 3 hearts. Double key block room, and he shut it up. We've been here. He has to up A. This is what keeps happening. It's the 2nd time in a different dungeon that he gets blocked and shuttered behind him and is completely locked to a dead dogger. Gonna try another way around it and try to find a different way to go.
Key blocks in there too. Again, I think keys are the most lucrative play here. The highest percentage play.
Try to head
What is it?
south. Was there a Gomo block in here?
I
When-
think
when
they were
this
all
one-
Dig Dogger.
This was all dead dogger. No, it's the same thing. No. It's frustration. Sorry? Frustration?
It has to be. just continuing into the same room here. Can't say I blame them one bit, you know.
The same path has to go a different direction.
All signs seem to be pointing to the rupee grind, and I think it's coming here pretty soon.
Head west through here. West through here. How about a... Okay. Oh, is that a push block? It's Aquamentus for once. Takes out Aquamentus eventually. What is... Oh, it's Shadow Door. It's a Shadow Door push block. Of course it is.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't it be? Oh, there's a staircase! Oh no, that Wizard Ups! Block clip through this and get out of here! He's under 1.5 hearts! Get away from them! Can he block clip through? No, he's gonna disappear right now south. Oh, I think he's already been there. That's the transport to the other side? I don't know.
I think we did see this room earlier, and he died in this room.
The recorder! That'll get the Dig Dogger blocks!
Recorder has been found at, we'll say, just under the 2-hour mark at level 6.
That'll get the Dig Dogger blocks! Glory, glory. But DukeFireBird, well, he's gonna get that Dig Dogger block that has those 2 keys. But it's a shutter door backwards. He's been there 3 times in the last 5 minutes. So, maybe there's a drop. Key drop, hopefully.
We have hope.
Hours has been crossed. I had an infectious nucleosis, the founding father Zardia, and there's another Dig Dogger. Another one. Thank you for joining us live on SpeedGaming. If you like suffering, you're seeing it right now. I don't mind it.
Looking in the race room, no one has finished yet.
No. Second quest rooms, that's a push block and a second quest room only. DFB runs back into that Dig Dogger. Is this it? Is this it? He can open the shutter door and go back. Of course not.
Oh no!
Yeah, no key drop.
It's time to go get us some keys, Duke.
8 and money? Are we back to that? Keys, not potion. Originally I said potion. Taking out that Gleok that got him earlier in whatever level that was. I think you're right, sir. I think it's keys. And it's 2 of them. You can't pick the wrong way because everything's locked in this.
With save strats, you could probably float by with 1. You might lose a little bit of time, but 2 I think is the safer bet for sure. Looks like he's heading back to the Death Mountain area here.
It's still got a couple levels, or a couple spots he hasn't checked. Also have the raft spots, but I really don't personally believe much in them. That's a good question. Caster, right now, how about a secret and a raft for rupees? Why not? He's going back to 8? Okay. Okay, let me see if I can remember this correctly. It's the money! He's making the money play! That's it. I think. Kathy, what do you think?
I think so.
Because I think this is the place. Czar thinks again.
No, he's
Okay.
digging.
He's digging? Well, why not? There's a Goma anyway. Couldn't get through here earlier. How about you walk into the any key? Come on, give us something. Blast him. There's a key. Okay. Oh. Take him down, DFB. Come on, give us a start to come together, boys. DukeFireBird with 4 hearts getting pinned into the corner by Patra. DukeFireBird trying to get away. Patra is chasing around DFB. Duke is able to move away, give himself some more space. Taking out those satellites, but he's down to 1 heart. He has got no life potions left. More satellites falling for Patra. Patra's starting to weaken. DukeFireBird over 2 hours. Got to get out of this corner. Look out. Patra's trying to pin him. No. Big stab, big stab. 1 left. Look out, look out! Oh. I'd go right back to it. We had to lose.
Gotta push here. Gotta push through.
Yeah. Question from chat, is this Gliok? No. Oh, that's Patra. Okay. Gotcha.
Mental fortitude, yes. Being displayed here. Resolve. This is why we're here. This is why we watch the competition. Is for the determination that we're seeing right now.
Love of the game. We all did this as kids. I remember going to, if anyone's familiar with, it's like a Denny's, a big boy chain. I had, my maps of this game lined out, and I colored in with markers and filled everything else in, and still got them. Still have my Final Fantasy strategy guide. Thing stunk, but I still had fun with it, and the nostalgia and everything that you get playing this, you can't put a price on it. And if you can find time, as we're all, it's an older communities are. I mean, we're not, you're not the young kids, hunting each other. Very different idea, and it's great to see.
It is great. You speak of nostalgia, and I too have that same guide that you mentioned just a moment ago.
Oh yeah. Patra and a locked door. What about a drop? No, he's gonna try to bomb. He's gonna try to bomb down that doesn't hit. Hey, you can't take out that Patra. There's no way.
That's a tall
DFB
order
knows
with the
it.
beatles.
Yeah. Bomb down does not work. DP's already been in this area. He gets trapped by a like. Takes out the Vire. Take out that rope too. No, he's firing silver arrows. That's using that money.
Combat just relentless.
Does not get a drop. More BMOS. We've been here, but it's the Dig Dogger. Get rid of this Dig Dogger so that he does not come back. There's a key. That's 2. That doesn't work. This is where Duke perished earlier. It was a one-off little hit from that slow land mola with only its head left, and he perished, if I'm not mistaken, just like that. Just like that.
Oh no. It's a pretty grueling level 8 here. Winding paths.
What a key. He's got 2 keys, Czar. Let's take up this Goma. Get out of here and go to 1. There's a 3rd key. Go to 1. Go to 1. That's what I bad plan? I
think 1 is a high percentage play. You could up A out of here, save, dig 1, even if it's not rewarding. Retry, you have your keys again.
Oh, that's even better.
There's been several times that I think a save play would have saved Duke a lot of trouble here. But again, we're not in Duke. We're not in his shoes right now. So.
All right, Zar, buddy, give him the heater, man.
Okay, we have found a spiral staircase. And there are wires in here. He's going to pick up a couple hearts. That bodes well. And look at what we have discovered. It's like the holy grail of the seed, the any
You're
key.
kidding me. Oh my gosh.
We now have hope. He's going to head north after finding that any key. Gotta feel good. Gotta build momentum from here on out. Let's cheer him on, chat.
The greatest thing you ever could have found.
Things can only get better, and we come into Ganon's room. Aquamentus. He's going to take that Aquamentus down quickly. Gets a map. Doesn't need it. He's going to try and bomb to the left. It opens. Fires. He'll make quick work of these. Potential drop in here. No drop. Going to continue on. Heads north. Potential staircase here. Ropes. That's going to help his low rupee count already. When your rupee count is this low, you kind of have to be mindful of your silver arrows and potential of needing those. He finds the other item, and it's the heart container. He's going to pick that up.
Okay, not bad. That's the second item in 8. He's got that. He needs a Triforce.
Heading north. Gels. Potential staircase here. No. Gonna head back south now, explore more of this 8. We're breaking into new ground here. 2 hours, 10 minutes. It's gotta feel good at this point. Maybe we were wrong, Will, because Duke pushed through here, and now it appears to be in a much better position.
He got through that almighty key being there, the magical key. It's like magic.
Finds the compass. There is that Triforce. Deep in level 8.
But the tide's turning. Shutter door opens. Oh, I seen that letter A next to that key. Much better than that number 0. More keys. Where were you earlier? How about a heart container? Another heart container DukeFireBird adds to his arsenal.
This is it. You
Goma.
can feel it now.
Another Goma. Nope. Directly to the Triforce. That's all he needs. 1 HP gels. DukeFireBird picks up the Triforce out of level 8. 2 hours, 11 minutes. He's got 4 Triforces, and it was a struggle to get there. I've got to think directly to level 1 via take any road. That pause might have been, hold on, where is it again? Or it's going to use the recorder.
We have an update from our race room. TheAlanHeffley has finished in first place with a time of 2 hours and 8 minutes. And he has also left a comment, not sure what to do. My OBS disconnected and I wasn't aware of it. I'm going to defer him to the Z1R staff, and we should have an update from them soon.
So we have a winner. It's the gentleman on the left side of your screen that has a purple bluish screen with a guy in his hands in his hair, which I can't think is anything more perfect. What's the time? 2:08? 2:08:05. Yeah, I don't know exactly what happens here. We'll let everyone know as soon as we find out. Like Zar said, that goes to the tournament staff.
We're gonna try and get Alan in here for a post-race interview and some thoughts as
You got
Duke is
him?
continuing to explore the forest. GG TheAlanHeffley. Nonetheless, this was a grinder. I look forward to asking him a few questions about his thoughts on this seed. In the meantime, let's cheer on Duke here. Coming back into level 1. Looking to push through. Uses that key. One of many. Literally now. And it's the Triforce. Finds Lord Banana. Or the Boomerang as the 4-drop item in 1. Get that updated to our tracker here.
The Triforce in 1 has been obtained. It's almost sign of a step ladder for DFB. Sign of a red ring. White sword he really could have used. That's MIA. He's back into 5. Still missing the Triforce and an item. There's that Dig Dugger block from a while ago. Gonna be able to get through this, and with the any key finally in possession, is gonna be able to get through that door as well. Push block does not work. There's a room full of keys. He's been north already. It's a dead end. He knows that. Seven bombs in the any key, 14 rupees. Not becoming quite a factor anymore. Finally unlocks that door that he's been looking at forever. There's a staircase. Doesn't care about the buyers. It's a transport. I believe that's to the north. He bypasses it. Gonna check a couple rooms in the bottom instead. Of course it's a Goma. How about a heart container? Trying to get around. Puts the bomb down. Does not hit. Gets the heart container. Gonna go back and gonna go for the transport. Looks like TheAlanHeffley is on his way, Czar. It'll be just a minute, I believe.
Yes, he is still kind of working on some tech issues, but the invite has been sent.
Triple key lock doors guarded by keys. All these keys. Finally in the north. Bunch of ropes. At least there's an open door. Where were you before? What do we have here? So welcome TheAlanHeffley in chat. Has now joined the group of viewers. His DFB is trying to burn these likes down like he has all game. Could be a push block. It looks like one. It is. Level 5 houses the stepladder.
Wow. I think I need to refresh my feed. I will be right back.
Got a question from chat from the winner of this match. What happened to Duke? Or what didn't? All the blocks. There's a Triforce. Level 5 has been obtained by DFB. That's 6 Triforces now for DukeFireBird. Levels 4 and level 6 still outstanding for DukeFireBird and his Triforces. He's got the silver arrows and he's got the bow. He's got everything he needs to complete this monstrosity of a seed. It's back towards, I believe this is 6. It is.
Yeah, so 6. We got comments from Alan coming in the chat there. Could not agree more.
There's 1 HP orange gorillas. All the key blocks here in 6. I've had the compass for over an hour. That bomb upgrade, that's the 18th time we've seen that one. Directly through that key block. He did not take this one earlier. Couldn't. Another key block behind it, of course, because that's how this works. Shutter doors. Element 6, of course, was the recorder. DFB got that earlier. He was able to use it to get through multiple Dig Dogger blocks. As he heads east, and there is a, of course, it's a Dig Dogger, a staircase, and of course, a key lock door. Three break off from the Dig Dogger. He's got lots of HP though. Down to 3 bombs. He used the wood sword to stab the rest of the Dig Dogger. Fires the silver arrow. Nice shot. It's rewarded with a heart. We haven't seen the wand. The wand is actually on the coast. That is actually attainable right now with the stepladder from DFB. It gets rewarded with another key lock door and some whiz ropes.
So you got that early, Alan. Very interesting. I can definitely see how that was some of the combat.
The Triforce has been attained out of level 6. Things starting to roll now for DukeFireBird. He's down to level 4. We're getting word from TheAlanHeffley here in chat. The first item he got was the any key. I might have sacrificed never having a sword for that thing in this type of match. DukeFireBird's headed to the coast, going to pick up his wand, add that to his repertoire.
I've inquired to Rick about what's going to happen with this race. Hopefully to hear back from him soon.
DukeFireBird making his way towards level 4 on the final Triforce. 2 hours, 21 minutes of an abomination. Multiple players in and out in this tournament, and other community members saying, oh yeah, I'm going to try this one. They went ahead and left because they're going to try some sort of challenge that I wouldn't go near. Level 4 for DFB. Goes the drill. Key lock doors, of course, left over. DFB does not care, goes directly through it. Look what I got. Pick lock. Oh, of course, it's a Dig Dogger. Imagine if DFB would have bought the keys and said, I'm going to pick 4 and go through this door, and ran into that without the recorder.
Oh, wow. That's one of the atrocities we've been spared thus far in the seed.
Got some working information going on with this match. Not quite an answer quite yet, but we might be able to give the fans an answer here. It's been a long one. That's for sure. We know that. There's that ladder block from earlier. We've seen this a few times. DFB not interested. He's able to progress sooner now in level 4. Those blue Tektites, he walks right through there. Headed north, hits some Wall Masters, not interested as well. Starting to fly through this. Looks like X Ice Balloon at level 9. What is this? Nothing. Trap room that DFB walks through. It's an original Triforce room. Bo will make quick work of these Poles voices. Head north, headed towards the tip of the drill. Shutter door behind, but 4 different ways to go. It's another turnstile room. Of course, a key lock door. What else wouldn't there be? It's a reverse C room. Turns back out of it, wants to check the key lock door. Heads east, potential push block room with blue Tektites. 3 HP on them. Changes, select, swaps over to the wall. Picks up the Triforce out of 4. That's all the Triforces now for DFB. He's got the silver arrow, he's got the bow, he's got the any key. Also has the
Go
step
mode.
ladder.
Go mode has been achieved. We're going to be coming into... Sorry, we'll go ahead.
DukeFireBird does know where level 9 is. It's right here.
What are we looking for here in in level 9, Will?
You had to do that, didn't you? After all this, you had to. Looking for the Roar of Ganon. It means it will be in an adjacent room. Whether or not you can get to that directly, irrelevant. It can be masked. You gotta watch out for a Patra, a Dig Dogger. That will tell you the location of Prince Darkness. That's one of 2 objectives that we have to find in level 9 to beat this game. Save Hyrule, and of course, rescue Princess Zelda. Princess Zelda will be available in a room similar to this. If you take out all the enemies in a room like this, and a shutter door does not open, Princess Zelda is behind that shutter door. She can be located in different types of rooms that are ladder blocked, potentially chute blocked. Look out for those. You can see both those shutter doors open. We know that Princess Zelda is not located behind either of those rooms.
That was a big bomb drop.
We got a question from Matthew. What does the map do? It looks like you start with vision. Zart, the map, Atlas. Can you explain the book?
Yes, for this flag set, we have a particular flag that will give you access to every dungeon map should you find the book item. So, essentially, once you find the book, any map drops you find in a dungeon are not useful at all. Obsoleted because you already have the map layout.
Without the book, and I've talked to some top tier players about this, some of the questions that I've had about the game where I go to them in pre-matches and I say, what's most important to you? They always come out and usually say, gosh, it's the ladder, it's this, it's that. But one of the common things they come out and say is, I really want a map, Will. I want to know where I can bomb. I need to know where the potential of somewhere I can bomb into is. I think it's one of the more underrated things to have, and I think that having that book, which of course is called the Atlas in this type of design, is... you can't put a price on it.
It is. The other side of that is that if you get the wand, you'll have to deal with the extra fire, which can kind of make combat cumbersome versus some enemies. But the higher tier players, the more experienced players, I think they tend to lean toward that. Even if you run into some difficult rooms, as long as you have a map, you have information, and you're going to keep moving. Nasty wizard room there, reverse C.
The Aquamentus, it's a potential push block room. Of course not. Not even a transport. There's a bunch of them in here. Pole's voice getting taken out by Link. His bow and arrows. Key drop, where were you earlier?
We've seen that in these flag sets quite a bit. A bunch of keys can be shuffled to 9, and it's a mugger room.
Of course it is. It's an up A. Hit start, go to your menu screen, hit up A in the second controller, whatever you bind it to. Send you back to either the start or the beginning of a dungeon if you were in a dungeon. Starts you off at 3 hearts. You can get trapped. We've had it happen many times. There's a shoot room and a dig dogger, and of course a key lock door, because what else would it be?
We've seen so many locked doors this seed. It has been a spectacle. Not a rock, a spectacle.
We're closing in on 150 minutes for DukeFireBird, determined to finish this. And we're sticking right with them here on SpeedGaming. Less than a half an hour from now, we got a couple matches coming up. There's 2 of them right here on this channel. Stay right here. Leslie Pro has been here for most of this show. They're going to gear up and they're going to take on, I still don't know how to say it. Panu?
Elf.
Panolf?
Yep.
They're going to drop the gloves. They're going to duke it out. One of our best friends, Trenton GL, going to bring you that show. I learned a lot of my commentating skills from that gentleman right there. Great man. Great game. I hope it's a better seed than this. Also at 3 o'clock, Phoenix Edition and Warpath. We're not sure if there's going to be a restream quite on that yet. I think that's kind of still up in the air, but that's what's next on tap for The Legend of Zelda Randomizer 2022 today. Whole bunch of matches later. Malchior is going to be Homer J Smash. They're going to play about 8 p.m. Eastern. Sci-Town. Zohas is going to be there. That's going to be right here on the SpeedGaming family of networks.
Can't wait. Trenton on commentary, sign me up. Duke coming into an orange Rizzo room here, and it looks like you got a question about some hockey there, Will.
Oh yeah, question from chat. Thank you so much, not only for the compliment and the comment, I appreciate it. Ice hockey. Yeah, I like hockey. Spent a lot of time living in the Motor City as well. Obviously, one of the original, the original 8 teams. But it would be professional American football. Matter of fact, with the XFL restarting, could someone please clip something and send it to The Rock? We get a little bit of action there. But it would be American football. Go Pack, go. Original 6, thank you.
Duke with the clip into this staircase. That could have been very dangerous. Good job getting through there.
Zelda was located on that in that story. Of course, there's 4 key blocked rooms. What would you expect after the transport? That was Zelda, right? Yeah. Okay.
Where is Ganon at? What do you think, Chad? Is he going to be in the northwest, in the southeast quadrant?
Jedi Knight, one of our great fans here from The Legend of Zelda Randomizer, is a lifelong Bears fan. Czar, I didn't know they still had a team.
Uh-oh, he went there on the live mic, and oh no, Duke!
DukeFireBird perishes again as we are past the 2.5 hour mark. Zelda has been located. We are looking for that roar. In all actuality, love the Bears, love their tradition and everything about them. Their history is quite impressive. Much respect. Except for that Trubisky pick. I don't know about that one. Oops. They even know that one, so.
Commentator content.
Okay, Leslie Pro, good luck to you. Thank you for joining us here live on SpeedGaming. Leslie Pro coming up. Trenton GL. Oh, Trenton GL's lurking in the wings. He's in the hallways, Czar. He's right over there.
Hey, how's it going there, Trenton?
Hey, Trenton. Checking the weather for the match coming up in just a few minutes here. Live on SpeedGaming. We're going to check into... I don't know if we have quite an answer on this. If I'm not mistaken, from what I can tell, we don't have confirmation, but we believe DukeFireBird is going to move to 2 and 3. Is what's going to happen here, I think. I'm not sure. It gets blocked by a dig dogger. Says nope. Goes to the 800th key door of this match. Gets shuttered behind him for the 900th time. Select swaps over to the silver arrows to take out these poles. Voices does not quite get a drop. Still digging for Ganon. That's the roar. Take out these keys. Is Ganon behind a key lock door? Of course he is. DukeFireBird beat Prince Darkness. It's a wide open room. This is going to be over a dozen shots from that wood sword. He's down to 2.5 hearts, down to 2. Ganon firing off and teeing off on DFB. Down to a half-heart. DFB can only take one more hit, and he cannot survive Prince Darkness right now. But he knows the path. Deliberating? Okay.
It's been wood sword all the way for Duke.
Yeah. I gotta think Czar, the play here is... Wow, nice shot from DFB. Triple Pole's voice taken out with one shot of an arrow. Just go right back to Ganon, I would think, is the play.
Yeah, you want to get back in there and look for that stun lock. If he gives you some trouble and continues the bad pattern, maybe consider going out and getting a potion. Not enough rupees though, so I think you have to commit to the stun lock at this point. Question from Marco F in the chat. We are awaiting confirmation, but we believe that Duke is going to go 2 and 3 by finishing this seed. Once we have confirmation on that, we will be sure to give you the update.
TheAlanHeffley played this seed and finished about 2:08. It was a complete nightmare if you've just joined us. 1 heart. DukeFireBird closing in on Prince Darkness. It's through these keys. Enters the room with Ganon. The room is wide open. DukeFireBird's taken out many a Ganons, but this Ganon took our Princess Zelda for this high noon showdown. It was a shot, a double shot. Ganon not messing around whatsoever. He gave it right to DFB. Thank you, Nora. So results are still pending. We don't have an answer quite yet. Thank you, Norastra. The job Norastra's done this year. Taking on the gauntlet of so many things going on. Just another thing on Norastra's plate. Thank you for everything you do.
We have the fairy play here by Duke. He's going to refill his life. Let's see if he heads back in. And he does. Let's cheer him on, chat. Duke versus Ganon. Let's go.
Full power right now. He has to get through a Wizrobe room. They're orange Wizrobes. He has to take all of them out to open a shutter door. We'll go through a couple of trap rooms. There's some keys in there as well. Along with this Pole's voice room that he makes such quick work of. He's going there with hopefully full health. How he gets bopped. Blue ring is in hand. There was no sign of the red ring that we've seen. It's probably here in 9. It's bopped again, loses 1 full heart.
Great to see the support in the chat.
Yeah. That door opens. 2 hours, 35 minutes. Duke rips through these Pole's voices. He knows the exact path to Ganon. He also knows where the princess is.
Think that about where the white sword could be. White sword is most likely here in level 9, along with the red ring. Here we go.
Prince Darkness, round number 3. Ganon took out DFB twice already. Is it time for DFB to get back? Ganon, he goes directly to the corner. 1. It's over a dozen shots from that wood sword that DFB is going to have to do. He's grounded in this corner and holding his own. It's almost as if he's fighting Dark Link in Zelda 2. More shots being... Oh, DukeFireBird's losing a lot of power, but he gets a shot in 2, 3, 4, 5. And an enemy deserves no mercy. DFB firing into again, and more shots from that wood sword. Gear up the silver arrows. They are. See him on the letter B. Fires, and there is the Triforce of Power. DukeFireBird takes out Ganon. There's only one thing left to do, and that is to rescue Princess Zelda.
In chat, could white sword be rafted? The white sword item was the red candle.
Tick, tick. DukeFireBird retracing his steps to try to get back towards Princess Zelda. Do we have any more surprises after we've already seen? Is there a shoot room? Of course there's a shoot room, but is Zelda in that area? We don't quite know yet. This is a transport staircase that will take him, I believe it's to the northeast type area. Where we
found
believe
Zelda
Princess
room
Zelda
earlier.
is located. Yeah. DukeFireBird closing in. Princess Zelda's right in this area. Heads north, right through the whiz ropes. The shutter door has opened. Congratulations, DukeFireBird. 2 hours, 38 minutes. A key for his reward laying on the ground in front of Princess Zelda, along with 6 seconds. DukeFireBird, chat, get out your GGs if you've made it through this, if you've just joined. Congratulations, DFB. It's over.
GG, what perseverance. Chat, Will, I think we've all become a little bit closer here in the past
Yeah.
2 hours and 40 minutes, and it's been a pleasure. We're going to send inquiry here to see if Duke would like to come in and have a word.
I think he is. I believe he's interested. I would completely understand if he didn't want to, or want to get a drink first. Maybe a shot of tequila might be whiskey. I don't know, Irish. Anybody? It was, of course, a Super Mario Bros. 3 whistle sound. We didn't hear too many of it. It leaves DukeFireBird is walking. I think he's talking to Trenton outside. It looks like TheAlanHeffley wanted vodka after this match. Once again, congratulations. Big match coming up in just a little bit. If I was to guess, about 15 minutes or so. That is, of course, Leslie Pro. With Trenton warming up in the background. It's going to be right here on SpeedGaming. So many things going on. Every match, Czar, for the Legend of Zelda randomizer in this tournament, it's going to be right here. It's going to be on SpeedGaming. It's going to be right where it belongs. And that's great. I wouldn't want it any other way.
Well, neither. We have such a great community here, such great fans, familiar faces, and as we aforementioned, YouTube. We love you.
Yeah.
The views are there at YouTube. It's not just here. People want to see these matches. If they missed the live broadcast, that's why it's there. You can go there and check it out. Never miss a step here. SpeedGaming Family and Networks.
Ladies, gentlemen, anything in between, whoever, whatever it is that you want to be, anyone who is still here, we'd like to welcome the finisher of this match, who's arriving already. Welcome to the broadcast booth, DukeFireBird. Congratulations, GG's. Talk to me.
That was a seed. Definitely not a good seed for somebody who is not combat savvy. Ugh, where to begin? I could have sworn the item in 1 was going to be the any key.
DP, congratulations, you finished. We came up with so many different scenarios. The main question that me and Czar kind of have here behind the scenes, Czar's been dying to ask you this.
Sure.
Go ahead, Czar.
Yes, is this one of the worst seeds that you have ever played in your entire experience with this randomizer? Number one question.
No.
So you have dealt with worse. We were wondering where your perseverance and resolve might have came from, so...
I tend to not be a quitter. Let's just say that. I just tend not to do that. And my goal, and the only way I can really get better is to finish seeds, so...
You have to be more annoying. Lack of keys?
Yep.
Boss blocks. Which one?
Okay, there's a caveat with the boss block though, because a lot of the bosses were doable. It's just, again, I'm not combat savvy, but it was more the dig dogger blocks that were like, until I got the whistle. But oh god, that key lock. I was fully expecting it to be in 1, considering there was like what, 12 locked doors.
36. Actually, I think is what we counted, basically. Of course, being facetious.
Oh no, I'm just saying in 1.
Yeah, probably 36, more than likely. Yeah. Congratulations. Perseverance. I think I gave up around the 32-minute mark, is at least certainly where I was. Blocks galore, lack of keys. You would leave dungeons to get bombs. Great play, by the way. Use of potions. A lot of adjustments that you had. You only had that wood sword. Was a combat upgrade what you were hoping for at some point? Or were you looking to progress in the seed? Which one did you want as you progress through the seed?
Both, but when I got to the point where I was silvers and ladder away, and I was like, I was thinking, and I was looking at what was left on my tracker, and I'm like, white sword's in 9, so I can't hold out hope for that. And lo and behold, white sword and red ring are in 9, so it's like, well, what do? So I'm like, okay, I'll just go grab my wand. It doesn't help. It doesn't help on a lot of the major fights, but it'll help on the minor ones.
There was a point where you seemed to come to an impasse there at 1. You had key blocks, you had whiz robes, and we were all wondering in the chat what the play was going to be. To maybe grind some rupees out of 8, but then do you purchase keys? Do you purchase bombs, potions? What were you thinking trying to get through that block in 1?
Yeah, honestly, because I didn't mark key shops. I don't tend to mark keys for my shops. I just tend to mark the arrows, bombs, bait, and ring. So I couldn't even tell you where keys were, but I remember. I think if I recall correctly, they were like 112. So I was like, well, I'm not buying keys. And I'm like, with the way the key lock is, I think logically the. Oh, no, I'm sorry. No, logic doesn't take that into account because you can grind rupees. Never mind. But I had a gut feeling that the any key was going to be accessible. And, well, yeah, it was an 8.
You made great use of entering and re-entering rooms a couple times in order to reset the spawning of enemies. It was very slick. Did you ever occur to you that you blazed through level 2, you blinked and level 2 was gone with the item in the Triforce? Did you ever think about going back into 2 and trying to pull out some keys?
No, honestly, I didn't. Might have been a good play, but then again, I don't know how big 2 was. It could be a very tiny 2. I have no idea. So there might not have been a lot of keys.
We had a question about Kananaki. Did that strat ever cross your mind?
It did not cross my mind. However, I don't believe there were many opportunities where that was doable, where there was a shutter with key locks that at least weren't guarded by a boss or something.
Certainly was just very bare on keys, a very slow start, not much available, high combat. The Patras. Talk to us a little bit about those Patras.
Oh, I love Patra so much. So annoying. Yeah, it's just... When I got down to a point, I was like, okay, this Patra's blocking a potential stairwell, and I'm like, well, go for it. Kept having to try, so...
Duke, week 5 being over, did you have fun?
Oh, yeah, definitely. No, definitely. This tournament, I mean, anytime I enter a tournament, I don't enter to win, I enter to have fun.
Yep.
So... That's just my thing.
I can tell you, it certainly seemed the crowd had fun. Me and Czar certainly had fun. We certainly thank you for the show. You were the only one that we were able to really comment on during the entire time.
Yeah, I saw the message. I saw the messages. I'll just say that much.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm glad. And that was also a second reason. Like, even if I was a quitter, I'd be like, well, if I FF at this point, it's like, well, the viewers aren't going to be able to watch it because I'm presuming the feed got killed on one end. So I was like, okay, let's not do that. And I never want to disappoint viewers. That's no fun.
That's Czar. That's why we're here. We said that a couple times. We certainly thank you for giving us that show. And was it 40 deaths?
Yeah, 40. Again, I'm not combat savvy, so.
Great attitude, great perseverance. Mm-hmm. It would have been easy to give up on the seed. It was just a mess, and looking forward to the next round. Can't wait to see what's coming up for both you and TheAlanHeffley. And big thanks to our crew today for coming in, getting us set up. Looks like the next crew is ready to come in here, and it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much, chat. Thank you, Will, runners, SpeedGaming staff, everyone. I'm definitely coming back into the booth soon.
Yep. Thanks, everyone, for doing this. Viewers, you guys are the #1 because without you guys, we wouldn't be doing these tournaments or broadcasts.
Without the fans, there is no television. There's a game and there's competition, absolutely, but there's no television. There's no YouTube later. There's no reminiscing about victories, Patra blocks, no bomb usages, and all these other things that you can tell the stories to to family, to friends, that we can't do this without the fans. Thank you for joining us, whether you're a player, whoever you are. If you're tuning in, thank you. That's why I'm here. DukeFireBird just said it himself as a player. He was never giving up because of that. We thank you for that. Meanwhile, Trenton has popped into the booth. He's going to be bringing you that great show coming up. Leslie Pro going to put on a show, I believe, certainly so. That being said, we're going to move on to final comments. Duke, congratulations. You finished it. It's over and done with. Anything at all? Anything about the tournament? Anything about this match?
No, it's very fun, and I implore if anybody's ever wanting to try the randomizer, don't let these flags fool you. The randomizer itself is fun. This is a harder flag set, but don't let it stop you from playing. You can turn off a lot of the flags that we're using, and it's still a very fun randomizer. So I implore you, if you want to try it, give it a shot.
I'd like to thank our tracker for this match, the great Zardia and Wukleosis as a team, because that's what we do. Working together to bring this great show, of course, to the fans. Thank you to the Speed Gaming staff, Drossi, everybody in Narastra. Rick was in here, Adirondack Rick, one of the greats. Thank you again. Zar, any final thoughts? Nice roll, by the way.
You got to roll with it, and you got to live with it. Final thoughts from me. Thank you all so much. Had a lot of fun. Humbled. Great to see everyone in the chat coming out. Thank you, Will, for notifying me of the race and inviting me to come in. And again, thanks to the Speed Gaming staff. Just thanks all around, and can't wait to see the next race.
Pleasure to meet both the TheAlanHeffley and DukeFireBird before the match with the interviews to get us a great story for this match. Thank you, Zardia, for joining me. And Triton wants to take over. Give him a great show, Triton. Enjoy it. Fans, stick around. So much action going on. We've gone through some of that, but right now we're going to move on. For Zardia, DukeFireBird, TheAlanHeffley, I am the infectious Wukleosis. Enjoy the show, and thank you for joining us. Peace.